Alright, welcome to Wizard of Mo Games. My name is Kenny. We have
Steve,
Abigail,
Dave,
and Bill.
and we will be playing Cult of the Deep from BA Games. Cult of the Deep is a hidden role game where we're basically each of us will have characters and we're going to try to figure out each other's roles, and then people are going to have different win conditions. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight through the rule book so we can check out the awesome rule book. And let's go through the setup. So, there we have 5 players. So there will be the High Priest, the Faithful, 2 Kabbalists, a Vengeful Heretic, and we're only going to use 3 of the altar boards.
Okay.
Okay? So, first we're going to gather the roll cards determined by the number of players. Shuffle these rolls and deal 1 face down each player. Look at your roll, but do not reveal it to the others.
These are the rolls?
These are the rolls.
Alright. I got 5 rolls.
Shuffle those. Next, we're going to shuffle the sigil cards, which I already shuffled, and deal 1 face down to each player. You can look at it, but do not reveal it to other people.
These cards are really cool, by the way. They have raised markings on the back. There's your roll, there's your roll, there's yours, there's yours.
and we can look at this one too.
You're not going to reveal it.
You can look at all your cards. Those 2 you're
Don't
not
show
going
it
to
to
reveal.
anybody. Alright.
Oh. It doesn't have autofocus. So. Alright. These are the ones you are going to show everyone.
And this is your character card,
This
right?
is your character card.
Alright.
So normally the way it goes is your character card is up top.
Okay.
And go on the board. Yeah, your roll card is there, and then I guess your sigil is next to it.
Alright, so you've revealed who?
So I am the librarian. During my response phase, I may change any scroll symbol into any other symbol except double daggers. And I'll go through all the symbols.
Uh-huh. And they're on the bottom of your little setup card too.
Yeah.
All
And I'll
right.
go over what they all mean. And all.
Steve, who's your character?
That's the one right here.
Yep.
I have the Guardian. During any resolve phase, you may pay 1 life to prevent up to 2 life from being lost from any living player, once per turn.
Okay. Face up. Nice.
Yep. You don't want to get rid of the faceless.
I'm going to change out the faceless for something else since it's a first playthrough.
Yeah, he's complicated.
I got the Assassin. During any resolve phase, you may pay 1 life to cause another player who has already lost life this phase to lose 2 life once per turn.
Nice. So you're.
We don't want her to have that one either.
So they take damage and you're dealing a little bit more damage to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave?
What?
I'm the merchant, and for some reason I always get this guy.
You do always get the merchant.
During any living player's response phase, you may change 1 dagger to a double dagger once per turn.
Nice. And I am the Wizard of Mo, and I got the Blood Mage. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I got the Blood Mage. There it is.
Eeny, meeny, miny,
The
mo.
Blood Mage says, before my roll phase, I may pay 1 life to roll 1 additional die once per turn.
Alright.
And this, and this.
We have our Wraith cards over there. Set out the altar boards. We're using the fancy play mat.
Mm-hmm.
Shuffle the ritual cards. They're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Place a ritual card face up. Let me go and do this.
For 1.
1, 2, 3. Alright. Create a supply of tokens. We've got all those. The High Priest reveals their role now. So, look at your green card. If you are the High Priest, flip it over. Our High Priest.
She is a High Priest
Whoa.
assassin. Wow.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
That's good.
Reveal your
You
character
won't know
card.
to anybody else.
Take a number of life tokens as shown on your character card and place it on them.
Okay.
The High Priest receives extra life tokens with outlined on their card.
And that is the blood drop in the left corner.
That is correct.
That's right. There's 3. I need 3 5s.
We've got 1s and we've got 5s.
So I am at 15, 16, 17, 18. Here are the 5s.
Take one and pass it around. Or just take as many as you need and pass it around. I'm going to stack mine.
Is this all ones here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's got the 5 bags.
Okay, so I just need 2 of those.
All right.
Is that all we needed then? You can grab that one. I'll put these away. I thought the 5s were in here with them. Thank you.
And doesn't you start with 3 additional life?
Yeah,
On which person? The high priest?
the High Priest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, these are your special dice. So these greens were, I believe, stretch goals from the Kickstarter. So we'll give them to the High Priest. Everybody else will share the 2 blue sets. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of go through the rule book, but I already know a lot of the rules, so I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to kind of explain some stuff.
And win conditions?
Yeah,
Put that in there
I'll
too?
get there,
As well. Okay.
So first is the ritual boards. That's what these are. So on your turn, you're going to roll these dice, and they're going to come up as symbols. You can re-roll any number of them that you want, but you can only do 3 rolls.
Like Yahtzee.
Like Yahtzee. Once you're done rolling, that's your roll phase, you're going to go to your commit phase, and that's where you're going to put these dice. So like I can put this dice here because it matches that symbol. I could put a parchment here because it matches that symbol. This one doesn't match. This is the attacking one, so I can do this, so I can attack you. These will go up to the number of players. So this one's 5, this one's got 2, 5, this one's got 1. So for every die you place on here, you're going to get the reward that's on the ritual.
And move it down.
Yep, and then move it down 1. So first we have transmutation. So its alter effect, when you put a die there, says gain 1 die and immediately commit it to another ritual. So you'll move this down, you'll get a die, and you'll commit it to another ritual.
I think we're only supposed to roll 5 of these. I think the extra one is when
When it's an extra die, you might be right. Yeah, it's 5.
there's only 5.
Okay. You only get 5.
So when he says gain a dice, you can grab the extra die.
So that's
You can
transmutation. They also, some of them have what's called a keeper effect. So if you move this from 1 to 0, and it has a keeper effect, you get that ritual permanently. So for example, transmutation says, used during any living player's response phase, choose 1 symbol on all of their dice to be replaced with another symbol until the end of their turn. So if somebody gets all double daggers and puts it on you, you can change them all to pieces of paper.
So technically, we're not working together, we are individually working against each other.
We don't know who anybody else is. There are those who will be trying to keep the high priest alive. There will be those who are
trying to
working
take him
against the
out.
high priest, and there are those who are working together to get a victory condition
Okay.
against everybody else. So there's 3,
So that's what I was,
actually 4
some of
different
these things, are they meant to be helping people or hurting people? I guess both,
Both.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll go over the symbols in a minute.
All right, cool.
So that's transmutation. We have the sirens. So if you put a die there, you gain a siren token, and on your card it tells you siren token. During any living player's response phase, you may spend 1 siren coin to recommit 1 of their dice to a player or a ritual of your choice. So if I put that double dagger on you and you have a siren token, you discard the siren token and say, I'm going to put it on you instead. Okay?
Can you put it back on the person that applied it?
You can.
Good.
Yeah. Now the tricky part is during a player's response phase. So if the die ever goes from one place to another or the face changes, that the player's turn, who it is, can move it again. So
Recommit it.
yeah, recommit it. All right, and then we got the ancient chant.
That's a chant coin.
Yep. So the alter effect is you gain 1 chant coin, and the keeper is during your commit phase you may change the Kraken symbol to any other symbol except double daggers. Once a ritual is complete, it'll go to the discard and a new one will replace it. There is a thing as overcommitting, because you're afraid that somebody's gonna mess with your dice. So you can do this, right? It feels like that. And then you say, okay, I'm gonna activate the first one, I'm gonna move this down. That gets rid of it, the other one comes out. If the symbol doesn't match, it's just a dead die.
Those are oddball dice. You're going to try to harm people you think that you're going against, and help people that you think are on your team, but nobody can tell each other what they are. You're the high priest. Your job is to stay alive.
So we
There's
know
somebody
that.
out there helping you.
And I'll go over all that. But so it's like you roll your dice and you have two things you can do with them. Either assign them to people or assign it to a ritual. The rituals give you bonuses. And for some of them, whoever completes it gets a bigger bonus.
You can assign them to yourself, though.
Yeah, and I'll get to that.
Yeah.
So the first thing we have are the characters. So your top left corner is your how much HP you start with. You can go, there's no maximum HP. So you can go well above your starting HP.
Every time you get blood, you can apply it and gain it.
The top right corner is the only die that you can assign to yourself. Well, not the only die. Is the die you can assign to yourself, but another player cannot assign it to you. The blood drop is the one that you can assign to yourself and anybody else. When you assign it to yourself, it basically heals you for 1.
Yeah, it's a substitute for blood.
Yeah. All right. Then we have the rates. So when you die, with the exception of the high priest, once the high priest dies, game's over. When any of us left die, you get a wraith. You get to choose which one you want. They'll start with 3 dice. Each of them.
Random, you get to choose.
Yeah, I think they changed it to you can choose.
So you're resurrected as a wraith.
Yeah. So
And
you're
you
still
can
in the game.
Compete in the game.
Yeah. And you'll have
Hindering
to.
and helping people.
You'll have to read the wraith's abilities. Some of them will replace dice, and some of them will give dice. Okay.
Hey, quick question. In that Siren's coin we were talking about earlier, I'm trying to read and make sense here. It says you may spend 1 Siren coin to recommit one of their dice to a player or ritual of your choice.
During any
You can
player's
reassign
response phase.
somebody else to somebody else.
Yes.
But when does it play?
After
Well,
everybody responds, then they
Yeah.
go.
So there's the dice phase where you're rolling, the roll phase. Then you go to the commit phase. That's where you're assigning your dice.
Right.
Then you go to the response phase,
Right.
which is where all the dice
That's where this
manipulation
can be
happens.
changed.
Everybody gets a chance to
But-
respond.
If you change somebody's die, they can move it somewhere else.
They could rechange it right behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll double check that and make sure. And then after the response phase is the resolve phase, and that's when you go and you pick each die and you resolve whatever it was doing.
It says if the
Use
die
It's the
result
resolve
is
phase.
changed or replaced, you may recommit it elsewhere.
Right.
But if it remains the same, I don't know if you can.
Then no, yeah, you're right.
That's right.
So
So if you
they-
move daggers to somebody else, they can't move it. But if you change daggers to something, he can recommit
You
it.
can recommit it. Got it.
Okay.
The next card we have is the Sigil, which is the purple card. It is a once per game, super powerful ability.
Once per game.
Once per game, unless it says otherwise, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of one-off stuff in this game. Use it once and it's gone.
I think a majority of them happen during the resolve phase. So just make sure it'll say response resolve or something like that. And of course, we'll help you out without cheating.
Well, we might have to do a little eyeballing in the first round.
And then
Just to make
everybody's
sure.
got their roll card. High Priest, you win the game if all the Kabbalists and the heretics die. So there's you and there's the faithful. You want everybody else to die.
So you've got one helper and the other 3 gotta go.
Yeah. Then there's the faithful. You win if the high priest is alive and all the Kabbalists and the heretics die. Kabbalist. You win if the high priest dies and at least one Kabbalist is alive. Which obviously includes you. So if us 3 were Kabbalists and those 2 died, but I survived, they technically win at the end. So just because they're dead doesn't mean they lost. Kabbalists have grave vengeance. If every Kabbalist, including you, is dead, you win if a heretic is the last player alive. or everyone dies, or if the high priest dies before anyone else wins. So as a Kabbalist, you win if you're the last one alive and the high priest dies, or if the heretic is the last player alive. So the heretic is kind of like the middle of the road player, right? He wants to kill all the Kabbalists. He wants to be the last one standing, but he has to be careful because people will turn on him. Right? If the heretic dies, they become the vengeful heretic. Wrathful retribution. While dead, you win if the high priest dies and at least one Kabbalist is alive, or everyone dies.
So the vengeful joins the Kabbalist, and the repentant joins the faithful.
Yeah. And we only have the vengeful in there. The repentant is not.
But while they're playing, they want to be the last one left. But if they end up dead, then they join the other team.
So Kabbalist, goal, kill the high priest. Faithful, goal, keep the high priest alive. Heretic, last man standing. So here's how a turn is basically going to go. You're going to go to your roll phase, pick up your dice, roll it.
You roll 5 dice or 6 dice?
It's 5.
5 dice.
This is the add-on dice for some people have add-on stuff. And does she only get 5? Or
She gets 5.
Yeah, she's going to get 5.
Yeah.
She just has special colors.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I rolled my 5. I can do kind of like a pre-commit thing. It kind of helps you figure out what you're doing. So I may say, I'm going to attack you. I'm going to give you HP. I'm going to re-roll these. No, I got more daggers. So maybe I don't want to attack you. Maybe I'll do this instead. Right? You get 3 rolls. Okay? Or you can put them on here. Then you go to your commit phase. That's where you actually assign the dice to different locations. And then you say, okay, I'm done committing dice. Then we'll go to the response phase, and that's where people have a chance to mess with your dice.
Is that clockwise order?
It's kind of like a, whoever calls it first.
Simultaneous? Okay.
Yeah. So like mine, for example, during your response phase, so this is just during my response phase, you may change any parchments, which is the paper, into any other symbol except double daggers. So after I've rolled, if I got a sheet of paper, I could change it into a blood drop and then put it somewhere. Yours is during the resolve phase.
Mine's response.
So
I
his
can
is
change the
response.
dagger to a double dagger.
Mine's during the roll phase.
Okay.
I can give up life to roll an additional die.
So if I put a dagger here, he might be like, all right, do you have to pay something?
No.
Nope. You can
Just
just
do it.
change it freely to a double dagger and do more damage.
Because like if I want him to do more if I want him to lose more life, I can do that.
Yeah.
Right
And
off
you
the
can
bat.
come in later.
But you don't know who
Take
the
one more
good guy
dagger
or
and
the
do
bad
more
guy.
damage.
You will pretty quickly, though, if you start using any of these special abilities.
Let me tell you, I played one game and Kenny was attacking his own people to draw you off the scent. And he had me juked until the end. And I was like, holy cow. Because you didn't want people to know who you were.
You did this online?
Yeah, we played.
Yeah, I played part of a game. I was the high priest. And then I stepped out and the game maker stepped in and took over the high priest. I think they said he won that game, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I helped him win, basically. In there. After the response phase, you go to the resolve phase, and that's where one by one you go to all your dice, you pull them back, and you activate whatever it is.
Yeah.
So if it's like a blood drop
After
on you,
they've
you
all been
heal.
manipulated.
If it's on here, you get the effect. That's really it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the rule book here in case we have questions, and the high priest is always first.
That's you.
They'll help you walk through it.
Yeah, so first, roll phase, go ahead and roll your dice. Oh, it starts already. Got 4 single daggers.
You want them out of here?
Yeah, she can choose to re-roll any of them that she
Yeah.
wants up to twice.
There you go.
She's already
So-
sitting on some heavy damage.
See,
If you
right
wanna-
now you don't know who your faithful is.
Yeah.
So if you attack somebody, you might be attacking your faithful, which sometimes is not bad because it gets people off the scent.
Or you can re-roll all of them.
Or you can just reroll all of them.
Besides hit and roll, it's also called a social deduction game. And so you're trying to decide who's playing what by the way they behave. And some people, like him, he's a jokester. He can keep you off the scent.
Don't listen to
Or
this.
you can get some of
Yeah,
these
in the
symbols.
beginning, would it not be better to do that kind of stuff?
It depends on what you roll. You have to be careful because whoever completes it usually gets it.
Yeah, so
that's
if
the
you
keeper.
get it all
That's
the way
keeper.
down, somebody else might get it and
Swoop
get
in
the
and take it.
card. Of course, none of those use single daggers. It looks like
Right.
currently we have, now what is that emblem, the top one?
That's the Kraken symbol.
The Kraken symbol. Okay.
Okay.
What
See,
is this symbol?
see these coins right here help
Parchment?
you do things
Yeah.
too.
So you probably want to go for
Yeah.
this or to get HP health.
To build up.
So if you get a blood drop or your swirl symbol, that'll give you health.
I'm just trying to think, I guess. I don't really know. I'm gonna leave these two and attack and then roll these two again.
Okay. All right.
It's another parchment, isn't it?
Yep. So
Yeah.
you can either go there again, you can go there.
Or
I'm gonna go here and then put this on me.
yeah,
I
Alright.
can, right?
exactly.
Yes, you can.
And then I'm going to attack. Can I use like 1 and 1?
Mm-hmm.
You and you.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, I might be your friend.
I don't know.
Oh, and so the story begins.
Put it on a person.
Yeah, as long as it's in front.
All right, so now people can respond to that. For people who have the ability to respond,
So I do not.
nobody wants to burn a sigil deed. Nobody has that, and I don't have a response on that. So,
I'm going to use mine to change that to a double.
that?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
What are we doing now? The response phase?
Yes. So Dave used his
So
to
you
change.
don't have one. So
Yeah.
Dave is pretty much the only one that has it.
Right.
Has the ability. Right.
All right.
All right, so everybody's done with the response. So now we go to the resolve phase, and that's where you pick up each dice and activate whatever it is you put
Now
that
you
dice.
have during response.
Just during mine, during your response phase.
Ah, okay. All right. So now what do? She resolves these dice one at a time. So she gains a life there, a single.
There you go.
All right. And then this will move twice.
Yep, and make sure you resolve them in a certain order
Okay.
in some cases.
And you are going to gain
You might need a
one
point.
siren coin or two siren
Two.
coins because they're both. All right. So you get 2 of these, which can be spent for other things later on the back of your card.
And then
And then Kenny takes 2 damage.
And I take 1 damage, right?
And you take 1 damage. It's just singles.
Yep.
And that's how it works.
Do we not need to leave them out in case we build back?
You could. Yeah, if they're upside down,
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine.
All right, and now it's my turn, right?
Yep.
And I will roll.
Kraken, 2 daggers, and 2 blood.
I'll do the blood here.
Oh, so we forgot. Just so you know, because somebody took damage, you can activate your ability.
I
the
took
resolve.
damage.
Yeah. Read it.
During any resolve phase, you may pay 1 life to cause another player who has already lost life this phase to lose 2 life.
Ooh.
Okay.
So just
So you
remember.
can jack him up 2 more or me 2
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
And you did gain 1 life, so you could just
Just take
order
it.
that to give them extra damage.
Breaking even to do extra damage. That's cool.
All right, I will apply this to the blood mage.
Mm-hmm.
This will go to the ancient chant. This will go to the sirens, and I'll get 2 life.
Really? You're not going to give it to the high priest?
Nope. I gotta look out for myself.
You got to think about that. He's
I
not
have
on your side.
no response.
He's the only one that has a response. You have responses with siren tokens.
Yeah.
All right, resolve.
So I'll go down 1 here, and I get a siren token. I'll go down 1 down there and help me out there, Kenny.
Grab your dice so we don't forget.
Yep, I get 1 of those, and I heal myself up, or give myself 2 more life.
And then you got that thing over there.
Do what?
The double daggers on
You
you.
gotta take 2.
Oh, and I take 2 damage.
Man, they gave us a lot of those tote bags. That is awesome.
Yeah, I kind of want to show them in here.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
they're so awesome.
What's the other one got printed on it?
All the different
So-
token types and all the
What's the
different.
Kraken symbol?
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pull the sigil ones probably. You can't see that.
It's
Yeah,
underneath
Bring
that.
it in, Bill, on your side. Yeah, nice.
That's what the bags look like. There's another one there. Yep.
I mean, I'm 100% going to use it for every other game.
Those are pretty cool. All right.
That's it for him.
I'm down to 16. So I'm rolling 5 dice. So he's been sort of sharing the wealth there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that. I got some swirly and some swirly.
What is
Lots
this?
of swirly.
What's the name for swirling?
I think it's chaos.
I got a kraken.
I think it's the
Dagger.
chaos symbol.
This right here?
Yeah. They all do have names.
Yeah.
And I got that.
Kind of probably be appropriate to call them by their name.
I'm going to re-roll these two.
I think it was inside the first page.
And
There you
I
go.
got a double dagger. And
It doesn't say
another,
what the dice face is.
what it is.
I know one is parchment, one is single dagger, double dagger. I think
Kraken.
pretty sure that's chaos and kraken.
Yeah.
Oh, quick reference guide on the back.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so we got a dagger, a double dagger, blood, parchment, ancient is what we were calling the kraken one.
Yeah.
And the cosmos.
Ancient
Not
and
chaos.
Cosmos. Okay. All right, this is what I rolled. I still have one more.
Everybody should do this.
So I'm going to burn the Cosmos. All right, this is what I've done. All my rolls are done. I'm going to move the parchment to myself so that I can gain one.
Gain
And
one
I'm
what?
going to
Health.
Health.
So yours is the cosmos.
Either a blood drop or the cosmos. They both.
For you. And you can do the tricky thing where you block 2 damage, right? So if you take 2
Pay
damage.
1 to
Yeah.
prevent 2.
I'm going to take that back.
For me,
I'm
no.
going to move it here to the altar, or to the sirens. And then I'm going to commit one here. And I'm going to commit one here. And then I'm going to put one, actually I'm going to put both of these here.
I know.
All right, response.
I ain't got a clue.
No response.
Response.
Dave's the only one with the response, except for the
She's got
sign.
coins.
The ninja's the only one with the response.
Let me see.
Formerly known
Oh,
as
he's got coins as well. See, I have to learn those coin
The
responses.
silver, the chant one is the one you can use on your turn. That just changes the die face.
Okay. And
Siren.
siren coins you can use on anyone's turn. All right.
Oh, will you spend one of these?
And you can only spend one coin per turn.
I'll
Okay.
recommit this
One
to
of the
you.
sirens.
All right.
Alright.
Is
Is
that
it my
it?
turn?
So we're still in the response phase, right?
All response. Anybody? Nope.
And I will change that to a double. When my response phase, during any living player's response phase, you may change a single to a double.
All right.
But if you change it, he can recommit it.
Oh,
Change the
yeah.
die
Right.
face.
Then he can
And
move
you
to
can
somebody
only do
else.
that once per turn?
If it says it on there.
Yeah, only once per turn.
Okay, so I can send it back over here.
Yeah, because
Because he changed the face. Nice. All right, so now we're resolving. So here, I'm going to resolve this to gain a siren coin and move this down. That's mine.
So
Over here, I have a double, which moves this down, gain 1 die, and immediately commit it to another ritual. Do I roll it, or just
No, you
pick
just
it?
commit it. Just pick
So I commit it, which gives me this, and when this ritual is complete, we discard it, but I get a second siren coin off of it. So this one,
Oh, so a new card comes out.
A new one comes out. Oh,
There it is.
And what does that mean?
her namesake.
The Kraken. Alright, let's read this real quick because it kind of interrupts.
All right.
When revealed, or before the high priest's roll phase, whoever has the least number of Kraken dice gains 1 Kraken die. None of us have it.
Alright.
If tied, it goes to the player with the most life. If still tied, all tied players gain 1 Kraken die. So whoever has the most HP right now,
17.
it's going to be the high
16
priest.
next.
The high priest.
You get a Kraken die. So at the beginning of your roll phase, you're going to roll your Kraken die, and whatever number it lands on is how much damage you're going to take. You have the option to discard one of the dice you're rolling that turn to re-roll the Kraken die.
Do you have to roll this?
Every turn, it's like a curse.
If you get like a 4, you'd want to do that.
Next-
If you get a 1, you just take it.
Yeah, next time it comes around to your turn, we're going to go to the next highest person, HP, and then they're going to get one too.
Oh,
It's a curse. It's
Because you already
good
have
too.
one, yeah.
the whole
Once
game.
somebody has a keeper ability, at any time, remove any number of Kraken dice in play. At the beginning of your roll phase, give one Kraken die to any player. So,
You want to get that.
yeah, everybody's going to be gunning for it.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we have this curse that's speeding up the game.
Yes.
All right? So that is there, and now I will use the ancient, which I did, and I get a
Chant
chant
coin.
coin out of that.
And I should go down one more because you have the chant coin.
Oh, okay. And you take 3 damage.
1, 2, 3.
Ow.
Remember, you can defend him if you wanted to.
What's he have?
Because I might be the same thing you are.
Oh, he is.
Takes
We gotta
one
work
life to
together.
prevent two.
I have no clue what's going on. I'll have to work it out.
You have a roll, and you're trying to...
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
It's a little early. I ain't even had the chance to play yet. It's a little early to start doing stuff.
Well, yeah.
I don't know who he is or what he's doing.
Right, but I'm watching people's gameplay. So right now, he's spreading damage, which probably means he's not faithful. Or he's tricking us. Heretic usually wants to spread damage because he wants to be the last one, so he wants to kill everybody at the same time.
I would never trick anybody playing this game.
Alright, roll thing.
A
Ooh,
lot of knives.
yeah. A Cosmos and
And the
an
ancient.
ancient chant. None of that.
And Cosmos.
Alright, well, I'm going to keep these 3 and re-roll these 2. Oh,
So what happens on that ancient card if you decide to put die on it and keep it moving?
once it gets
Every
to,
turn.
Once it gets to 0, whoever finished it keeps it.
It's points at the end of the game.
No, you get a special
No, they
power.
get to destroy the Kraken dice, and then on
Yeah.
your turn, you can give them to other people. So basically, you control the Kraken now instead of him running around. He's going to go to the highest number of points player every turn, and you're rolling that and taking damage. It's going to keep moving around, and then, but once you do that, you can control it. So you can choose to get rid of all the dice if you have them, and then start giving them to other people.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, there's 4 of you. Do this. See, so I got 5, 10, 15. So I have 16 HP. How much you got?
I have 16 as well.
16.
16.
See, if I deal damage to you guys, then I get the Kraken die. Or we can all get it. Let's just go into chaos together. What's that?
That's going to all go on the high priest.
2, 4, 6, 8.
So we can all get
Wow.
Kraken die together.
2, 4, 6, 8. They're going to do 8 points of damage to you.
Okay.
So I am committed.
Oh, okay.
So I don't understand this.
Now you can respond. And you put the other one on you to clean light.
If I decided to use that there, could I use it there? Or if I decided to use it on, does it have to be on these things?
You can use those
Okay.
siren
Or
tokens.
can it be on
I can
attack?
This one specifically you have to do
It can only be on
to rituals.
rituals. Okay. I wasn't concerned. I didn't know if it went from one to the other.
There's probably one that says to players, but that one is specific.
Is this
And this one is,
You can use one per turn.
yeah.
So you're going to
Yes.
discard a cyber coin to recommit one of those dice to any player of your choice.
You might want to commit it to the guy that's sitting there trying to do 8 points of damage to you.
No,
Yeah, he's the one hurting you.
because I would rather him get a Kraken
That's very good, yes.
And then
That's true.
give this to someone that I would not want to get the Kraken yet.
So
I
you
guess.
kind of like, if you knew who the faithful was, you could give it to the faithful because then they wouldn't have a Kraken dice.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Happy
Okay.
birthday. All right. Anybody else?
And that was the commit phase?
We're in the response phase.
Response phase.
Response. I'm going to use a siren coin to recommit one of these to him.
Ooh. Okay. Any other responses? All right. Now we're going to go to the resolve phase. So I'm going to gain 1 HP. You'll hand me 1 blood drop there. You'll take 2 damage. Which
Okay.
again, you can use your ability, just take 1 damage.
Give me some ones over there. Yeah, so we can make change. Yep, put those back on the board.
You hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you.
Did you use your ability?
No.
It would save
But
you 1.
I'm going to use it now,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Use it when you get attacked to block
though.
that.
Take 2 of her.
Oh.
So I lose 1.
So
To
you
do
would
what?
take 4, now you only take 2 damage. He blocks damage.
All right.
So this one, so you only take 2 damage now.
Off of this dude or this dude?
It's all one person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all one life.
You're an assassin, but you're also a high priest.
Okay.
Your high priest who is an assassin.
Yeah. And then
And
you
I
take
lose
2.
2. So I need to get 3 back. Yep. Alright.
Alright. And that's your turn.
So I roll these.
Yep.
So we got this. And an ancient.
Oh, she didn't. Oh, it's not her turn. She only rolls Kraken on
And an
her.
ancient.
Yeah.
And daggers.
When does he go in?
Yeah.
When it comes back around to you.
So everything.
So depending on your role and what you want to do.
Yeah, it says when revealed or before the high priest's roll phase. So before your roll phase, whoever has him.
So
will
if I add ancient to that right now, that includes more people into the.
No, it's just slowly taking
Right
it
now,
down.
this
Okay.
one is just catch
So
the
it's-
card.
yeah,
You're
okay.
trying to catch the card.
So what does this one do again?
Alter effect. Gain 1 die and immediately commit it to another ritual. So it just lets you put it to one of the other rituals. But if you complete it, during any living player's response phase, choose 1 symbol on all of their dice to be replaced with another symbol until the end of it.
And what does that one do again?
This one, the alter effect, gives you a change, which lets you just change the symbol except the double daggers. And if you keep it, you can change the ancient symbol to anything other than double daggers.
So silver coins you use when it's not your turn to move dice around. Gold coins you use during your turn to change the face.
You can use this during your turn. If she
Well,
uses
yeah,
hers to
it's
send
true,
it to you,
it's
you can
true.
use it to send it back.
During any living player's turn. They have to be living. You can't do
Yeah.
wraith stuff.
Can
And
you-
then this is during only your turn.
Can you do these more than once?
As many
Yes.
dice as you put
As
on.
many
it.
as you
That's how I
wanted to
killed that one.
Mm-hmm.
2 ancients.
If I do this here, I get a life back.
Mhm. And then you got 3 damage. And you can roll.
Did you re-roll
What
any
does
at
he got?
all?
Nope.
Yeah, the
What
reroll.
does he got? 14?
Yep.
What do you got, Mo?
I have 16.
And he has.
17.
So right now he's going to be the one that gets the Kraken dice.
How many of you got?
20,
19. She has 19.
Of course, she already has a Kraken die, so it'll skip her.
Oh, so it adds another.
No, first it goes to whoever does not have a Kraken die. So it'll skip her.
Put these 3 on the Mo's character.
And then it goes to HP. And then it goes to tied HP.
All right.
And that's it.
Alright, so he's committed. Responses. Dave?
I'll change that single to a double.
And then I will recommit one of them to here.
Awesome.
You guys are just gonna keep fighting each other, huh? Anything from you, High Priest?
Nice.
High
Nice.
Priestess.
Yeah, no.
This game's fun.
You do have the siren.
I still don't quite understand it, but I'm working on
You're
it.
getting there. All right, resolve phase. Go ahead and start resolving your dice.
I get a point.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, here you go.
I
He's
got
got
it.
some.
I got my change over here. Yeah, just set it aside. You're going to use it. Well, you don't have to use it.
His rituals.
So whatever order he wants to do it in.
Okay.
I guess you give me the rituals now.
Two
Just go ahead and get it done.
Sometimes order matters if you're losing health and then gaining.
Yeah.
Or like when I used that to move this one.
Yeah.
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 You burned a siren to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay with taking it as long as you burned it to a token for
And
it.
don't forget, people are getting hurt. You can add more damage to them if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just reminding people of their power.
So Dave and I are taking damage.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm taking 2. So I'm going to lose. If I'm at 16, I'm going to go down to 14. So I need 3 ones. Thank you. All right.
Cool.
And there's
Let me just give these over
the
here.
blues.
And now, before your roll phase, I guess I'll get the Kraken die. 1, 2, 3. I got 17. What you got?
14.
I got 14.
All right, and you're gonna roll your Kraken die.
Oh.
Oh, 4 damage.
So what do you do?
Get rid of one of your
Get
dice
rid of one of your dice for this turn.
Yeah, do
to
that.
re-roll it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. 2.
Okay.
So you take 2
Yeah,
damage
take
and
2
you're going to
damage.
roll 1 less die. All right.
No, just leave them over here
And
somewhere.
you'll
where we can
roll
use
yours
them.
Create a
at the beginning
stack.
of your
Hand those
turn.
back over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just turn them over.
All right.
Okay. And now I roll.
Mhm.
You only have 4 dice. Oh man, straight rolling daggers.
As an assassin,
As an
Well,
assassin.
I'm still gonna keep using them.
I'm gonna use 2 and roll 1.
ninja daddy and assassin daughter.
Gonna roll this one.
And ancient.
Okay. Put that there. And then
If you put it over there, you get one of those chant coins.
And that card will go, well, it has to have that one come down, doesn't it?
Those chant coins you can use during your commit phase to change things around.
Looks like she wants to stab people.
what is this? Oh, what's the
Look at this stitched edge. That's very nice.
what
And I
does
like
this
how
do?
the image runs.
So you can change any of your die faces to any symbol other than double daggers. So if you wanted the parchment, you could change one of those single daggers to a parchment.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
You sure? I'm your friend.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't know. Okay, what I'm gonna do. Now I go to the response
Responses.
phase. Okay. Seconded it. Okay.
Anybody have responses?
So did you want to do that one there, or do you want to stick
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna
Okay,
do
you're gonna leave it over there. All right, so I will change one of those to a double.
You find that.
Evening.
Anybody else? Nope. All right. Resolve phase.
Oh, okay.
So you get a life.
In whatever order you want, pull your dice
Oh,
back.
what'd you do with that? Oh, that was her. She lost
That's
that.
what
That's
it
right.
was.
Okay.
So
You gain a life.
I gain a life, and then I'm going to do that. Move that down,
Okay.
All right.
and then during any I want to use this during any resolve phase. You may pay 1 life to cause another player who's already lost life this phase to lose 2 life.
Okay, so you're doing it to me.
Yeah.
So I take the 3, and then you take 1, and then I take 2 more, so that's 5.
Dang.
Ow, jeez.
That puts you at a cracking range, but you already got a
I
die.
already got a cracking die.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, are y'all gonna let the high priest do me like that? Like,
I can't do anything.
I mean,
I
that's,
don't know what I'm doing, so.
you could defend me.
I could.
Do you want to?
I don't know.
if you're the faithful, you don't want to
hit me
defend
earlier?
her. You want to defend her.
There's only one faithful,
There's only one faithful.
there's one heretic, and there's 2 Kabbalists. So whoever the faithful is wanting her to be safe and wanting to kill the other 3.
Yeah.
Whoever the Kabbalists are, they're wanting to take out the high priest, and whoever the
The heretic.
vengeful heretic is wanting everyone to die, but if they die, they're going to join the Kabbalist.
Nice stuff.
So it's like 3 versus 2,
All right.
really. All right?
Good turn.
Thanks.
All right. My turn. Stabbing Kitty for 5 points.
I don't like this father-daughter.
So the Kraken's only going to activate before she rolls every round.
Yeah.
Okay, not
Oh,
every
so not
time.
every time.
Okay. So, yeah, it'll come back.
Well, I won't add
but
it.
he'll have to roll at the beginning of his
Yeah.
turn. All right.
So intense. Yeah, so
Scroll.
I don't like this combo here
Mm-hmm.
because he's changing the double dagger, then she's just doing extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
Watch him turn out to be the heretic though, or Kabbalist.
That goes there.
Mm-hmm.
This goes here.
All right.
Any responses?
You're the only one with a response.
I have no response.
He's the only one.
Oh.
Except you have a siren.
All right.
Resolve phase.
All right. I get a life. She gets a life.
Mm-hmm.
This moves down 2.
Mm-hmm.
This will move down 1.
And you get a gold.
Get one of these. All right.
And you did this one already?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can get all those dice.
This 5's on your side of the table. These 5 are on your side.
Oh no, those 5 might be better. than these
During my
5.
roll phase, I can pay 1 life to roll an additional die. Which I will.
That's a good power to have. To do damage so you don't get the Kraken.
Yeah.
So you're not the one with the highest life.
We'll see what happens when he gets around the table again.
So that die you gain, you get to
He left here.
any face. You can put any face down on it.
What are you talking about? This?
Gain 1 die and immediately commit it to,
Another ritual.
so you can change it to whatever face you want when you put it down. It says gain a die.
Yeah.
So you just gain it and say, I want it to be this and commit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to re-roll these.
You have parchment too? Yeah, you do.
Huh? So,
Alright. Any responses? Alright, go ahead and
You
resolve.
have a siren token you can use.
no response? Then I'll resolve this. 1 is going to move this down and allow me to immediately take another die and place it to any ritual here. 1 is going to move it down,
Make sure
allow me immediately.
No, it says commit to another ritual. You can't
Not the
commit to
same
yourself.
one? Well then poop, that ruins my whole thing. Alright,
Yeah.
so then I take another die and commit it to
You get that later or something?
this ritual, moving this down and giving me a gold. Then I'll take this one away, putting it here, giving me another die to place down.
Oh, I knew she ate a lot, but I didn't know she ate that much.
And do it again. And then these 4 will give me 4 health,
Was it peanut butter pizza?
back up to 12.
No, but it's something. All the juice from this dripped out everywhere.
Oh.
I hate when that happens. And now I have 3 of these that only modify me. 2.
I'll take it.
He'll take the 2.
Yes, he will.
Alright. Need some HP.
There's 1.
I shall receive.
There's 2.
Oh, I want one
Mm-hmm.
I still have one more reroll.
Mm-hmm. So close.
And it's not worth it. I'm committed. Any responses?
Do you want to respond?
No, he can't
You
respond.
can't respond. Alright.
Alright, so I will take this one away, convert it to another,
Mm-hmm.
move that down one, and pull that one away, move that down one, and I'll get release. And I will get this back. That goes to 0. So I get to keep this one. A new one comes out. Sea Hydra. So Sea Hydra says, when you put a die on it, choose a living player to gain or lose 1 life. And the Keeper says, during your roll phase, roll 2 additional dice. During your commit phase, you must discard 1 of your dice.
Okay. And because you completed that, you get another die to place on another ritual, which includes that one.
No, I think I have to put that one first before it's done.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
No.
go on to this one.
Okay.
A minute ago, Bill was trying to do 2 on the same line. You can't do 2 on the same
You
line.
can, but I was getting an extra die to place on a different ritual. I had placed it on the same one, so I had to pull it off and put it on a different
okay.
one.
So you
Yeah.
can put 1 or 2 or even 3
Correct.
on the same line.
Correct. It's just I was using the special ability of the card thinking I could piggyback my way through it, and I couldn't.
And then I'm going to heal for 3.
Okay.
Got 2 here.
And there's 1 here.
Yep, that's ones. I got a 5 over here if you ever need it.
Okay, thank you. And that's it. Nice.
Choose 1 symbol on all of that die to be replaced with another
Parchment.
symbol until...
And then it gets discarded. Just a one-time use.
Yeah, and that's just not those committed on you or a single player or a single
Just
ritual.
choose
That's
one symbol.
all of them. Correct. Because I've seen some that refer to single player or single ritual as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
So once this is in your possession, the bottom part takes place.
Yes.
Okay. So either one of those you put on there gives the life.
Yes.
All right.
So he got that ritual?
I got
Yeah, you got the
transmutation.
transmutation.
Let you change the dice? Or no?
What does that one do once you gain
During
control of
response, you can change all of one die type to another.
You can change the
regardless of
ancient symbol to anything other than double daggers
it on yourself or anybody else?
on yourself during your commit phase. So I think you want to get this one.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So put that there. I'm going to roll all 4 of these again. Put that there, and that does what?
You can choose a player to gain or lose 1 life.
And that's later on in our series of turns.
No, that'll be when you get to the resolve phase.
Resolve.
Yeah, when you resolve those.
And I'm going to be the highest pointed person now, ain't I? So I end up getting the
14? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got 13, but still, I already have the dice. So.
took all 3 of those on Bill. Bo.
I think that was a good idea. I think you and I can work together.
And I guess that's all I can do.
All right. Any responses?
And these aren't response.
Correct.
Or the silver not response either.
Silver is
response. Okay.
Don't change that to double.
Then he's gonna put it on you.
I don't have any silvers.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I can respond, and I will use my sigil. During any living player's response phase, change all dice committed to one ritual or player into blood and recommit those dice to any living players. And I recommit them, so whoever committed these isn't going to get recommit them again?
No, I think
No,
that-
because it's a response. They've already been committed.
No, during the response phase, if you change the phase,
Which I
normally you
did.
can
And this
I
says,
think this one's super
during
serious.
that, change all dice to that. To one ritual or one player, which was
Yeah.
all on me, to blood, recommit those dice to any living players. Can I recommit them to myself?
It says any.
Yes, you can recommit it to yourself.
Look at you. You're gonna do that though and make
So
yourself
I
have
had-
the most points?
I had, rather than lose 6,
You can gain
But
3.
now you're gonna have the most points and get the cranking on you.
but I could recommit them. They don't all have to go to the same player. To
It
any
says
living
recommit
player.
these dice to- Yeah, to any living player.
So a recommission of these as a response, somebody else could probably respond as well. Whose turn is it?
Me?
Who did it? You did it? 10. Dave has 13.
14.
You have 13.
I mean, I'm not going to get it because I already have one.
You already have 1. I have
17.
17.
What do you have?
I'm still trying to figure out how to use this card.
Basically, instead of taking
23.
6,
18.
Yeah, 3 of those and 4 of those. 3.
Which
Yeah,
dice
18.
though? One's on the mat or one's on the cards?
Any ones you want that are in play.
he has 14 as well.
Yes, I have 14.
You have 13,
Yep.
No,
but I have 17.
Yes.
Yeah. You're about to get 3
What
more.
if it's a tie?
Then the tie players get them. Both. All the
Both tied players get them.
We
We're all
both
tied
get a
players.
crack.
Could be more than 2.
If you give him 3, he gets a Kraken die. Well, he's still
We
got to go all the way
would, we would
around.
be tied and we would both get them. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's not a matter of life and death, but it kind of is.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna take the 3 to myself.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm taking the 3 to myself. So, any other responses? Thanks, Dave, for making them all the same.
I know, right?
Because they all had to be the same type dice. No response? Nope, 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 nope. All right, resolves. Move that.
Yeah, take the,
Which one you want to do first? Sea Hydra?
yeah.
So, one player to gain 1
So
or
choose
lose
a
a
player to
life.
gain or lose a life.
And in that one,
Which that completes it. You get this
Get
guy.
a chant.
And it's got a keeper.
okay.
And the next one comes out. Lamia. Alter effect. Choose any other living player to steal 1 life from any other player of your choice. So if I got the effect, I could have you steal 1 life from the High Priest. It cannot be from me or to me. If there are 3 or less living players, you may instead choose to steal 1 life from another player of your choice. So if there's 3 or less, then you can just steal it to yourself.
Okay.
It has a keeper ability. For every player that loses life during your resolve phase, gain 1 life.
Lami is cool. Alright, so that was 2 of the dice. These are the other 3.
Yeah.
So I gained 3, so those 2 go. I'm at 20.
Hang on a second.
This is one time it's gone.
Yeah, just leave it flipped.
Just keep it, show it
It
flip.
looks cool.
Put my coins. I don't want to put my coin.
You have different symbols.
It looks really cool. Mine was a sigil of reformation. I reformed all those double daggers into blood. Blood.
Yeah, I'll let you keep those points.
Very fitting
I
of
do
the
like
Blood
these
Mage.
embossed
It's
cards.
very fitting of the Blood Mage.
So there's those back to you because you'll need them next time.
Can you see them?
So I could have taken that from him with that thing I've got and used it somewhere else.
That is correct.
but it's best if he does have the points right now.
Wait, what's
See, that's the confusing part is I'm
This is the little things on this.
6 of one, half a dozen of another stuff, you know what I mean?
It's a balancing game.
Mm-hmm.
Just in my head.
It's
All
your
right,
turn.
priestess.
I have to roll.
Oh,
First, somebody else gets a Kraken die.
that would be me. I'll take one gladly. Thank you.
Then you will roll your Kraken die.
Where do I roll it? Anyway?
What's that?
Where do I roll it? Anyway?
Wherever you
One.
One.
Whoa.
want. One.
Nice.
All right, now it's your turn.
You got an ancient?
Nothing but daggers. Jeez.
2 ancients and 2 double daggers.
And a single dagger. That's what I'm saying. Every
She
roll
the-
is like 2 or
she
3
is the
daggers.
assassin.
One on you. One on you. And then one on you. Again. No.
He's not on your side.
I don't. But he. I don't know. I'd rather get. I don't know.
All right.
Because he'll just turn it to a double.
I know. That's
Slightly.
what I don't want.
Exactly. But I would
All
rather
right, you're
have.
gonna
So what is his deal
Because
You
again?
lose
he's
your
not
faithful.
really
What is his
bugging
deal
me.
and when does it happen?
Once he
Wait,
starts
what?
bugging.
What
me,
is his
I'll start.
deal?
During
the response phase?
during any response phase, he can turn a single dagger into a double dagger.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just think real quick.
That's the only thing.
There's only one person on your side.
I know. I don't think it's you.
Oh,
Oh,
you could have re-rolled stuff too. if
Yeah,
you
you can
I
wanted.
know.
re-roll.
I'm trying to think if I want
You
it
know.
or not.
I'm tricky. It could be
It's up to
me.
you. It is. He is tricky.
So
All right.
you don't want to count these down too far.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get it too close,
No,
somebody might
yeah.
get it
snatch
before it comes
from you.
back to you.
You're right.
But right now, it's not too
No.
close.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to judge.
But what do you get for moving it? Nothing on that one?
You
Yeah,
get
you get the
nothing from-
Kraken control.
You just
No,
move it.
just
once
for-
it's all
just for
worn down, you
movements.
take the Kraken, and now you're manipulating those Kraken dice.
I think.
All right. I have no response.
I think I'm done. Yeah. Response.
You know, you got those 2 other ones over there. You can re-roll and try to commit to
Which ones?
this one and this one too.
These are pretty powerful.
What are they?
This one you can give life to people or take life from people. And this one you can have 2 other people take and give life to each other.
Okay.
But if you can time it so you get that card, then it's pretty powerful because you can stick those things on all the bad people.
Okay.
You want to try to re-roll those?
Yeah.
All right.
The parchment? No, parchment don't work.
Yeah, it works on both.
I thought she was on that one.
No, she's going for one of these 2.
I'll leave that right now.
So this one just straight up take a life from a player or give life. This one you choose 2 other people and one takes life from the other.
Do that. And then I'm just gonna give this one to you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm ready. I'm done.
Any responses?
I don't think there can be. There is none. Yep.
All right, go ahead and start resolving.
Okay.
All right.
Resolve this one first. Resolve that
Just
first.
gonna move it down one.
And then take damage. We can do that now.
All right. I take 2.
And take the 2.
Change.
Now how much does everyone have? Did you take 2?
Yep. I only got 11.
I got 11.
I've got 18.
Yeah, you gotta be stacking damage on him.
Yeah. And then gonna do this one. What are the things?
So choose any other living player to steal 1 life from any other player of your choice.
Okay. You steal from him.
No. Cool. But now I get the Kraken next turn.
I think you were gonna get it
They're
anyways.
still
No.
around, right?
He was gonna, because you already have a die.
Well, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
now my
right.
turn. So
That's
just
right.
Yeah. So there's still a whole round to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you done? Merchant?
All right.
That 3 health. The dagger's health too.
You're taking your turn.
Well,
I have no response.
No response.
No response. And you can respond by turning that to a double dagger.
nope.
Alright, so resolve.
I'll start with these. I get 3 life.
Yep, you sure do.
2, 3.
And you go 14.
The gold coins are almost useless
And then I go
because
down
it's in your
here.
commit phase.
And
And
go here,
so that's
and I can either choose somebody to lose a life or gain a life.
Correct.
So he has how much?
15.
15. I've got 14.
You're actually really good. If you're trying to do these, you can control and get the symbols you need.
The problem is, it's at the beginning, and then you got 2 more rounds of things where people can change them or move them or do whatever to them. So you've wasted that coin.
No, if you think about it, he's the only one that can change dice. And it's not even any of these symbols. Now people will have their sigils, but it's once per game.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, and then the sirens,
you already
are-
roll
she's
those
only
two
got the
down?
only siren.
Yeah, I did.
okay.
I give 1 life to you and 1 life to me.
Alright. Keeping you ahead of him.
So he stays ahead of me.
That's right.
Yep.
You gain a life.
I did.
You already did?
Yeah. Oh, I get 16 now, right?
Yep.
I was at 15.
All right.
Got you.
Nice. Look at those blue dice. I will pay a life to roll another die.
Man, you got life to spare, don't you?
I am the blood mage. Oh, I have to roll a Kraken first. 2. I'll go ahead and lose the 2 as well. I'm at 14. So I've done that. I paid for the extra life, or the extra die. And look at that. Look at that. Couple of those. Those. That.
Now there was a Herald of the Deep pledge, which had the handmade dice, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was crazy. It came in this huge wooden box, all these compartments and stuff.
I'm going to commit those there.
Doing your routine.
Commit those
If you put it down.
there. That one there. Response.
Merchant, response. There's a single dagger. That's it. 2 on her, 2 on the Sea Hydra, and 1 on you.
I'm good.
Wow, the one time he doesn't change it.
Now I don't know what I'm doing.
That's the
Okay.
phrase where he's gonna win.
No, I still don't get it. I don't get the gist of this. I mean, I understand what we're doing, but I don't see how it works.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this.
All right.
I'm gonna spend it.
Okay.
And instead of recommitting one of these, I'm gonna recommit one of these.
Okay,
And I'm gonna put it on me so I can gain a life. Does that work that way?
I believe so.
So I need just, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it messes up that, and it also messes, and then I can just gain a life.
It messes up what?
What he's doing there.
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
So,
I see what you're saying.
Very nice.
And this was what
Anybody
phase?
else?
no,
This is the
We're
response.
responding.
I mean-
Yes.
So if this is here,
yeah.
you can use that to give yourself a life. You can take a life or give a life.
That's
No,
me
but she
doing
can't do
It
it.
was
No.
his.
Oh, it's your turn.
Yes,
oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah. Never.
Get on the same page here, Bob.
What she did,
You're right.
she turned it from take and give for me to gain for her.
Yeah.
Yep. Any other changes?
Well, I like those.
You're the only one that can do anything
Nope.
unless somebody spends a sigil. Nope. All done? Okay, here.
So what are we doing now?
What I'll do is your
Resolve
damage.
phase.
Resolve. Hang on a minute. I lose a life to keep 2 off of that.
To kick 2
Take
off.
the 2 damage. Okay. That's off.
Very nice.
Then you'll take 1 from that, but you'll gain
But she's
1 from the
negated,
other.
so it's
So they're negated.
a wash.
It's a wash. I will gain a life off of this. Maybe back to 15. And did I move that down yet? I have not. I will move this down.
How many you got now, Dave? Points on your guy?
Let's go. 15.
Oh, so's I. Yeah, same as me.
I see that. I will use this to take a life from Dave.
Take a life from me.
Yep.
Plus you're gonna do that, right? Or is
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I committed that to you.
Oh.
that, or is that, was that the one that she committed?
No,
Or
I
did you
didn't
commit?
do anything to you.
Yeah.
It is in the spares.
Alright, my
Because I
turn.
did roll an extra die.
You don't forget, do you?
If I got a, ooh, it's a 4.
Yeah.
He's given up a die.
Oh.
He has missed. He has missed it twice. Oh, and then it jumped out.
Three.
Had a 3?
Yes, yes, it is. You better give it up.
Oh my god.
Hit your basket this time. There's your 2.
I don't know that will
3 times he missed the basket and it really hurt him bad.
Get 5, and then I lose 2.
Wow, wow. That hurt. The Kraken really speeds up the game.
Does it?
They just lost all his dice. Yeah, there's your parchment.
A lot of good it's going to do me now.
Yeah, you need it to gain life.
Okay. I am committed.
No
No
response.
response.
Nope.
Okay. I will gain 1 life. I'll bump this down 1. And I will have the High Priest take 1 life from that guy.
It's you, Steve.
Still a little confused about who's who.
Yeah, me too. I thought I had it for a second.
Me
and
too.
then I'm like, now I'm not really sure. This is that everybody goes like that, right?
Yeah, the other guy. It's the other guy. I think I know, but I'm not sure that I know.
I'm just. There's a few that I'm like, oh, but then there's also like, oh,
I think
what's
I
it
know.
doing? You know?
A lot of life there. And a sword.
That first one's not life.
I know.
Not life for
Put
me.
that over there.
To the Kraken?
Yep.
All right. He's going to try to close it.
Oh, wait a minute. I had 2 damn.
You only had 1 ancient symbol.
I had 2 of the Cosmos symbols.
Oh,
Are you going to hold me to them? Can we go and take them over there and say I didn't roll them?
sure.
Put 2 Cosmos in
Reroll
there.
your other dice.
Yeah, we'll re-roll 2 more. I was thinking it was parchment over there, and I look up and it's Cosmos. I'm like, ah! All right.
Gotta be careful with that Kraken over there.
Why?
Somebody else might get it.
Hopefully they won't.
Well, you're dropping it down pretty close.
We keep doing
And
that.
you don't even have the die. You don't even have the Kraken yet. Kraken die yet.
Well, he also has 2 more dice.
You also do have pre-chat tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could change them to you.
So we'll sit on these.
Oh, that's a shame. If you had 1 more die, you could have completed it.
I got 1 more roll though, right? Because that first roll didn't count.
That's correct. 1 more opportunity to change your fate.
I need 6 die regardless to get there.
That is
But they
correct.
don't have them. But that card does what again?
My card?
No, that.
That card? Choose a player to take life from another player.
Let's roll.
Double daggers.
That artwork on Lamia is so good. I bought some of their canvas boards, and the developer was like, "Hey, you want Lamia?" I said, "No." I was like, "Why?" Like, "Cause the artwork is so good, it's creepy." She's a snake. See that?
She's the Lamia. Of course she is.
It's my favorite artwork, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, take these double daggers here
Uh-huh.
and put them on that right there.
Lamia?
On
Yeah.
the Lamia. Mm-hmm. Response, all 5 dice are on rituals.
Mm-hmm. I believe that's where I'm at.
And nobody can
No
really
response
respond
here.
except for Sigils. He's checking his poker hand.
All right.
Now I know what your sigil is.
Did you look at it?
I saw the reflection in your eye. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Looking deep into your retina. Could see the
Alright, resolve face. What are you doing?
Alright, go ahead and move those 3 guys.
So the 2 Cosmos and
Mm-hmm.
Ancient.
Here, you keep them over there, you're gonna need them anyway.
We got ours set.
We got ours set.
Slide those down. And then we'll go and resolve those 2.
Do one at a time?
Yep. And how does it work?
Choose one player to steal a life from another player, but not you.
Steal from him.
From him?
Look at her. Can I have some change?
She would have taken that 5 if you weren't paying
She would have
attention.
taken a real quick like. Give her 1, please.
And do it again.
Do it from him.
To me.
Or anybody.
Does it go on this character or does it go on your character?
That is all of it.
Oh, it's so technical.
It's like a profession.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn. Well, are you done? Are we done?
I think that's all I can do.
So
isn't it?
first, we pass around.
We
the
resolved.
die.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you're right.
The new Kraken die between you 2.
I've got 11.
Got 15, so I get it.
Yeah,
So next turn I get to roll it, huh?
that's correct.
I get it, you.
Unless this gets resolved.
No, he keeps it.
He keeps it?
Whoever is the keeper can then decide to get rid of them off you.
Mm-hmm.
Which dice
Off
to
yourself.
discard and which dice
Yeah, off
to
you.
give.
If I get it, I can remove it off you. I can remove it off her.
But if I get it, I can move it off me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And give them to other people and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Can somebody have more than one?
I'm understanding.
Yeah. You
Ooh.
can only give 1 per turn.
Ooh.
You start stacking them on somebody.
It says remove at any time, remove any number of Kraken dice in play, and at the beginning of your roll phase, give 1 Kraken to any player.
Okay, so you can remove as many as you want.
Correct. So you could say, I'll
That's what
take
I'm
yours, yours, and yours away, then mine away, and then at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to give you another one.
Okay.
So you can
If I'm gonna roll this now.
because you control the Kraken. It would be fitting.
1.
1. You have a lot of HP.
What
What are
the
you
hell?
worried about?
She's sitting on 20.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll these. Roll these 2 again. This is just my idea.
Oh.
You might want to roll that one if you roll those 2 again. If you're trying to
Can I
get
reroll
that.
this one?
You can
Yeah.
roll any of them you want. You only have one
You're
more roll
just
left.
sort of seeing where you want to put them.
Wait, I can.
You
put
can
this in
reroll
here
all
and
3 of them.
reroll.
Yep.
You can reroll those
That's
2.
your last one. But it's your last roll. Here it is.
I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't get it.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
She
she
needed another
needed
ancient.
ancients. Oh, but she might have a way to change. Yeah. I was like, oh, she only needed. Oh,
She doesn't have a way to change it.
no.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any
What were you trying to do?
chance.
Get
She's
that.
trying to take the Kraken. And now she's giving it today.
Well, I haven't,
You
I
see
haven't
him?
committed anything.
She shakes his head.
It's
That's
true.
not
I haven't
necessarily true.
committed anything.
She hasn't committed.
There's still
so
more to
she
go.
might not even-
And she,
What
Do whatever
else?
you want
she
to
might
do.
not
What
commit
else
to
can
it.
you do with this?
So there is one thing I forgot to say. If you do have a die, you have to commit it if you can.
Yeah, yeah.
So that one,
We
unfortunately.
will have to get it. Okay.
But you can put that one over there, so it makes
You
it
can
harder
put that
for the
on
next
your-
person to get that.
On yourself too.
Or you put it on yourself. So you got
She's
two of
actually got
those.
2 of them. Yeah.
What does that do?
Yeah.
You choose somebody to gain or lose a life.
And what happens when you get it?
During your roll phase, you roll 2 additional dice, and during your commit phase, you discard 1 die of any of your other dice.
So you get 2 dice to roll, and you get to keep 1.
No, you get 2 dice to roll, and out of all your dice, you get
Yeah.
rolled.
Yeah. But that's not going to fill it because there's a bunch of.
Yeah, parchment ones.
How many points do you have?
11?
5.
10.
10.
How many do you have?
I have 13.
And you?
11.
And you?
15.
13. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
So that was commit.
That's commit.
Yeah, that's commit.
Committed. Response.
No, it says it on the bottom. Their names. Really random.
Is it down there?
Yeah.
Someone does too.
Well,
Just
there it
notice
is.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, I'm committing. Okay.
Start resolving.
Did he, you not gonna do anything?
Yeah.
All right, well, hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and do my sigil.
What does this say during
Do any
response?
living players, oh, I thought you said it was resolved now.
Are you?
He's not gonna respond, so it's resolved, right?
Resolve.
In resolve phase, you may recommit up to 3 dice to any rituals, changing the results if necessary. Choose any living player to receive the altar effect. If you complete a ritual, choose the keeper.
So here's the question:
What are you gonna
whose side are you
do?
on?
Yeah.
You
So-
gotta make a decision.
We're gonna change, what do those do? That takes a life and gives a life?
Yep.
No, that
But
one.
you're not gonna
choose
complete
one
it.
or the other. Yeah.
So I can
So
choose
for
who to pick and
example, if
choose.
you're the faithful, she has to live. If you give her, if you complete this, she gets to crack it and she can just toss out dice.
No. He chooses who gets it.
Yeah, so she can,
If you're the
Yeah.
faithful, you want it to go.
Right.
So,
you want it to go to her or you.
let's
Not-
how many dice are that? There's one there. Oh, there's one,
One here.
Mo over here.
We're both.
You're both taking damage, and then
Yeah.
she's got this.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Well,
you
she's
can-
already got one there,
you
so
can change
take
these
those
to
2
the-
damages and turn them to whatever they
can.
need to be so
You
you can
can.
win the crack.
Okay.
You could take these 2 and change them.
That's what I did.
Would you change
No,
them?
wait. You didn't answer my question first, though.
What?
Whose side are you on?
Well,
I don't
mean,
have to answer that.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cancel your ability. Sigil of revocation. Cancel the sigil ability of another player. Or during any player's response phase, force a player to reroll all of their dice and keep it. I asked you like 10 times.
What? You said we're not supposed to say what the hell's on these damn cards.
I didn't tell you what was on there.
You said that we keep these hidden. Nobody's supposed to see what you got.
Yeah,
How am I
you-
supposed to
you
tell
use it.
You activated it.
Yeah, so you flipped it over.
And then I asked you.
But if I tell you whose side I'm on, then that exposes this card.
No, because you can say I'm, you know.
So I can lie.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on his side.
I mean,
You can cancel it.
because now they know what my ability
And then
is.
I'm like, why do you keep hurting me?
No,
Baby,
it's
don't hurt me.
let it go.
You sure?
Don't hurt
Whatever.
me.
I was asking like 10 times.
I don't see. I did.
Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Because I want to use it on the
How's your
high
foot
priestess.
feeling, Steve?
So now we know
How's
who
your
you're
foot
on
feeling?
now, indirectly.
It's getting a little better.
Yes.
I could still be
between
playing because if I'm the
whiskey and
heretic,
painkiller.
I want to kind of balance everything.
Yeah, which would
The
that
ankle
would
is
be
trying to help.
balancing.
Yeah.
But most likely,
Are you going to negate me or
No?
then let it ride then?
Because this is, you know,
Taking
we're
these-
learning the game and it's just, you know.
Taking these.
I didn't think we were supposed to expose
So
it.
you're
You're
right.
asking me. I'm thinking.
Well, because you flipped it, so it's done.
But then that gives away what this card is if you say yes or no. But you can lie.
You can lie, but there's also, you kind of build alliances, right?
you kind of know almost.
Yeah.
So
if-
So I was telling her
turning these
earlier, you
into
know,
this.
be careful, don't hit your high priest, or you're
And
faithful, right?
Yes.
This.
So I'm not revealing my card.
All right.
If you're the faithful,
So what you've
Got me to
done
protect
is
you.
complete this ritual,
doing this is a good
and
thing.
you can
Yes.
give it to whoever you want,
Her.
Yeah.
which tells us which side you're on.
Yeah, and that's why I was asking.
Unless He's just trying to
Possibly.
trick everybody.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I'm
pretty,
not
that's
that-
pretty dangerous.
I'm not that smart,
Yeah.
so you know.
All right, so you get the, and it's fitting that the Kraken gets the Kraken.
Yeah,
That was what I was trying to do.
it's a new world order now.
That's it.
Okay.
And she will be the Kraken in every game.
So your other two
A new guy comes out,
wash out.
so it pauses, and it's the anti-Kraken. No. It's the altar sacrifice. Yep. Start the ritual mark at 1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Advance a marker and gain the altar ability anytime you kill another player.
Oh.
Choose any living player to gain life equal to the total number of players.
So easy to get, hard to use.
So if one person dies, whoever did it will get 6 HP, 6 life, or 5.
So the ritual marker keeps going up.
No, it's just a one-time use.
Okay.
Once somebody dies, this goes away.
Okay.
That
So
person
it's a
who
trigger.
kills them
It's a
is
triggered
a
ritual.
trigger.
So now that she has that though, does she automatically this turn right now get to use its ability?
The Kraken?
At any time.
Yeah, so she can remove at any time. Although,
Yeah. Which.
You would remove
I have
yourself.
one, he has one, he has one, you
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah, so if
So
you want
what
to
I'm
remove all
gonna
of
do
them.
first is do this.
Oh, go ahead and finish that.
Yes.
So
That's right, it was your turn.
So.
take one to give
Choose
one.
a player living. Okay. So lose.
Lose or gain.
Choose any living player to gain a life or lose a life, including
Gain a
yourself.
life.
Alright.
Alright?
From who?
No, that's
Oh,
not
just
the
get it.
phone.
Oh.
It's
Just
free.
get it.
Okay.
And then lose a life.
Gain a life?
Lose a life.
But is that per thing or is
Yeah,
that?
she had 2 on it.
dice. And then,
Now, when it comes back to your turn, you can
but it
use
says
that.
at any time. So
You can do the remove at any time. You give one to somebody during
So
your-
like after your turn, could I do it then and then take dice off?
You can take dice off at any time. You can give
Yeah.
somebody a die at the beginning
So
of
like
your turn.
after your turn, could I take remove dice?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna.
I mean, you could do it now
Remove these dice.
and just skip my die.
Yeah, you can take them, it doesn't
If
matter.
you were trying to
turn,
take it off a specific person.
Because it's not gonna come back out.
So you could pull yours and Steve's up and leave
Yeah, so you can
ours
take
out.
yours off
And
now.
then at the beginning of your turn, you can put another one out on somebody.
Okay,
like
I'm
your
just
dad.
gonna remove then.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you have a dice. I didn't see it. I guess I'm done now.
Just because I'm a blood, because I'm a
Well, you know,
blood
it says
mage.
at any time, so.
Because I'm a blood mage.
Wow.
Everybody, it's the reputation sticks. People think
So-
you're a blood mage and you.
So clearly, these 3 are not on our side.
Well, they might be.
No, they're not on our side. We need to
I
do
never
something
know
about
about
that.
him.
I don't know about him.
He is my dad, so.
I think what he could have done,
He could be
could have
the-
slipped another faithful into the deck.
Actually, that happened before.
Has it?
On tabletop
Wait a minute,
simulator.
we're all faithful. We're killing each other off.
They were arguing back and forth in those two. It was,
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn.
Are you done, Kraken Queen?
Yes.
Kraken Queen.
Alright,
All right.
let's see.
What do we got between us here?
That's
13.
the word I'm looking for.
9.
For what?
Just her. It's going to be hard.
I'm trying to remember the word.
Oh,
My
no.
vocabulary is
If he
fun.
dies.
About what?
Yeah. Okay. I see.
You know, when
I
somebody
see the
thinks
beauty
good,
of
the
it.
right
Now
stabs you in
then
the
we have
back.
3 versus 2 there
Stabbing
rather
someone
than
in
2
the back?
versus 2.
Yeah, what's that called?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you feel like that's been done to you.
And you feel like you've been stabbed in the back?
Yeah.
What you got there?
I'm trying to think of the word.
Yeah.
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 Then I could choose.
But what he did was give you the Kraken. Now he's got it for something else.
Yeah, now he can.
He's holding 2 blue. You ever play Magic? No.
No.
2 blue is
Tim.
enough to cast a counterspell.
Tim. Oh, Tim.
Did you go ahead?
I kept that, and I got one more roll.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think what you need to do is just roll a bunch of single daggers and put them on yourself for health, and then turn them into double daggers.
Oh, you actually cannot stab yourself.
You can't. Oh
But
man.
it's only once per turn, so.
That was a
So this is my
tactic of
setup.
mine in one of the games.
Oh, and they called you out on it, huh?
to keep somebody from getting my ritual, I stab myself. Or I think I did it to save the high priest.
I'll spend these two
Mm-hmm.
to turn isn't it? It says, during your commit phase, you may spend any number of chant coins that change the face of that many dice before you commit them.
Correct.
Alright. I'll change these to this.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So he's got 5 flags. Or 5 thingies. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You
Good.
have 5
Yep.
on there.
I'm gonna use my transmutation. Change it all to ancient.
Oh, you can change any. Yeah, you can change all of them.
Change them all to the ancient symbol.
And you can
Ancient
recommit them.
symbol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except you can't.
You recommend them or I recommend them?
You recommend them, but
I
you
re-
can't.
But they're all ancient symbols now.
Well, I can't recommend them to anybody.
Yeah, so they're just
So
dead.
they're
I'm
just
dead.
dead.
That was a dead pretty much.
You can't read that. Your eyes are that good?
I never know that.
You might pick up one word or something.
That was a smooth move.
Yep, I can't do anything.
Didn't nickname him
Well,
X
you
Man.
pass it already.
Since they're all ancients, I can't do anything with them, right?
No, you can't.
Can't commit them anywhere.
There you go.
So Bill,
That brings me up. I'm rolling a Kraken die unless you want to remove it before my turn. You could. Remember, I haven't been hurting you.
Well, I mean, I can give it back to you later. But I don't know what
Oh, I was giving you stuff.
you were giving me
I
stuff.
was helping you with rituals.
Yeah, I do remember
Alright,
that.
I'll
You
roll it.
were? Okay.
You gonna take it away?
Nobody ever taught you that.
Well, I'm
She's
trying to,
using
you
the-
know,
Four.
trying to keep.
All right.
lose a life.
I would lose a die.
Die.
A die.
To reroll.
So I lose a die to re-roll this for damage. It's 1. So I will take 1, and then I will spend 1 to roll an extra die.
Yep, yep.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Huh? Because that's my blood mage roll. Mm-hmm. Those are pretty cool. That one's pretty cool.
Oh, and yours is just a one-use thing? Okay.
Mine?
Yeah,
That was the ritual.
yeah, it's just a one-use thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty OP if you could use it every time.
What is that symbol right there?
It's death. When somebody is dead, killed, it triggers.
Oh. When you kill them, that triggers it. I got it.
Yeah, whoever kills you
On
gets
that
that.
turn. Okay.
I mean, maximum effectiveness. How much HP you got?
11.
Response.
I don't think I got no response.
Nothing.
No response?
She don't have no response.
Nope.
No response? Response, anyone? I put 2 blood on me and I put those on a Lamia ritual. That's it.
Resolve.
Alright. Resolve. I will move one of these down to remove this and have you take 1 life from Dave.
Who took it? Oh.
Oh, thank you.
I will remove it down 1 more to have you take 1 life from Dave.
I got 5. You don't take it from the bank.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
He's making
he was
change.
making change too. Alright, And I'll move this one down. For you, to take 1 life from Dave.
Oh, jeez.
I'll gain 2 life myself. There's 1.
Thank you, sir.
And 2. And that's my turn.
Alright, where are those dice?
What does the Lamia do? For every player that loses life during your resolve, gain 1. Okay.
Figure that.
Roll your Kraken.
You gonna take it away like his?
No.
Didn't take mine away, maybe you get hurt.
2.
Look at that. All that life gained, we just gave to the Kraken.
I got it. I got it.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
You abandoned on that side.
Okay. That's all about
Alright.
Wow!
Holy moly. Holy moly.
That was 1 roll.
Yeah.
Second roll. 3rd roll.
Earn a point. Oh, he got it.
I can't do it the double daggers anymore.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Committed.
Response. Here it is.
So if I recommit dice to another player, they can't move them or anything, right?
Correct.
This is your resolve phase, right?
Response phase.
Response.
When's the resolve phase?
After
Next.
response.
After responses.
So no responses.
Any responses?
I can't respond, so now it's resolved.
Now it's resolve phase.
Is that gonna kill him?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it will.
but then he can rate.
But he can
He
use.
could become a raid.
Yeah. But
So,
that's not good.
Well, you'll see who he is and you'll see whose side he's on.
But
When you're dead, they can see through your mask.
can he still use the things here?
He'll flip
He'll
it.
lose his merchant ability.
So
So when you become a wraith, you get 3
once
dice.
you know someone's thing, can you play something to get them back almost?
To life?
Yeah.
Mm.
So once you see their thing,
Yep.
you can't get
I
them
will
back.
play this
Once
card.
they're dead, they're dead.
Okay.
Sigil of Zeal. During any living player's resolve phase, choose any living player to gain 3 life and recommit up to 3 dice to them. You may recommit dice matching their power symbol to gain life.
So
I
you
will-
would-
I will give you 3 life and recommit these 3 to you.
Yeah, we're not doing
He's
that.
going to counter that. With the sigil of...
Revocation.
Nope.
That goes away,
It's the sigil
and I
of...
take 4. Does it not? Does it
No,
just
he's
cancel it
stopping,
the
he's
sigil
stopping
ability.
your sigil completely.
completely?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
So
wait.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That kills me.
So now he becomes a wraith.
And he gets to choose which rate to be.
I get to show you what this is, right?
Yep.
We did this
Before you flip it.
Vengeful Heritage.
He is.
See? Told you not to trust him.
But here's the
I knew
deal.
it.
So now this triggers. Choose any living players to gain life equal to the total number of players. That's 2. So we gain 5 each.
5 each.
Yeah.
Choose any
Now we're up
living
3.
players.
There you go, I got you.
Thanks.
So he can, does he still play?
Yes.
So he's gonna grab.
Guess
one of
what? He just joined our side.
these, And now he's on our side.
Because he's vengeful.
Yeah.
Confuse these. I was gonna start piling damage on you.
On me?
So when you start
His goal while
when
he
you
was
distribute
alive
all
is
those
to have everybody else
Krakens,
die.
then I was gonna start doing a whole bunch of damage to you and him.
Well, if he's.
And then the Kraken would, bring them down. And I'd start working on you, then you would probably drop a Kraken on me too anyway. But
Well, I technically can't now because we don't have any life to lose.
yeah, I'm dead now, so. But you can still pile them on to those guys.
Yeah, but if you're helping them, then what good is it gonna do me? If you can still use, can you still
Well,
use this?
they're gonna roll 2 4-sided
The
dice.
wraith will
Yeah,
take
put
over
2
the
Krakens
So
on
what
him.
can you do with
It's
the
like-
wraith?
It depends. Some of the wraith abilities will replace dice.
So,
I get it.
yeah, I mean, you could do 8 point, they could roll 2 of these and do 8 points of damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep putting them
I
on.
get it. But I'm saying, what is the wraith now? I'm confused.
It depends on what he picks. So one of them will replace dice. So if you did a double dagger on me and he had,
So he only
Parchment,
has
he'll flop
one, he only has one ability.
Yeah. So
Like
read
this
it.
right here, okay.
After the commit phase,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
response.
So but he technically couldn't
so
play
Wraith
any
has a
of this,
response.
He can still go card if he had it.
but
and
he
then
doesn't. Okay.
the Wraith, where's your Wraith? Will go on top of your merchant.
Yeah, right here. So, but look at this.
Well, now we know everything.
Yeah.
Because he was the only one that was
Right.
kind of like
No, you trusted him.
a little bit.
But he's my dad. Oh, I don't trust him.
So, but look at here. While dead, I win if the high priest dies and at least one Kabbalist is alive, or everybody dies.
See, I trusted him more because from your looking, I could tell. Because right when he rolled the daggers, he would look at me, so you
Yeah.
could tell where he wanted to go. So
Well,
that's
you don't know. He could still be faithful.
why would he be faithful?
He could have been spreading damage to trick us. I mean, he did enough to get rid of the...
Well, we pretty much know. Yeah.
You never know.
Well, he's
Till the
that's
end.
true. But
All right, so Steve's up. That was your turn.
Good
turn, partner.
Yeah.
Get a good roll.
So why did you want to kill him in the first place, though?
Kill him
Because him.
because I can tell which side he was on.
So
He was spreading damage. He was doing it evenly. And that's what the heretic wants
Do
to
you
do.
have any ideas of who? Well, you know who you are.
Yeah, I know who everybody is.
Dave,
He's probably the faithful, and he's probably the Kabbalist, and he's definitely a Kabbalist.
Why am I definitely Kabbalist?
Because I just know.
It's just
man.
obvious. You tried to kill me like the first round.
What do you mean? I tried to trick him. Look, I rooted out evil.
Well, now he's on your side for sure.
See, they have
I-
some here. You can, like Wrath changes the dice to one of these.
Yeah.
Or one of them will
Malice,
just give a die.
You can change it to
Can I have
a
some
heart
arsenal?
to
I'll
keep
just have
somebody
to see
alive.
how
What
it
you need?
plays.
There.
Yeah.
I'll
Thanks.
And so I get 3 of these red dice, and that's what
So
I
you got your starting
does
one.
another card not go out in place of that card that was taken?
But you can't commit, is what it says.
What is it?
Yeah, so his dice will just be used to manipulate ours.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. So he starts off with the ones at the bottom, and then on his turn, he still gets 3 rolls, but he'll just roll his dice to slot.
And then he can apply where he wants.
Oh, the Astral Rift. Online, we call it
Why'd
the
you
YOLO
read that
portal.
one? Why didn't you read that one?
It's the YOLO portal. So basically, when you commit one to it, you roll a die, and depending on the face result, something happens. So for a single dagger, all players will lose 1 life. Double dagger, all players lose 2 life.
Including you?
Everybody, all players.
Like that?
No, that's if you commit to it. So let's say I did this. I'm going to resolve. I take a die.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's going to lose 2 life.
Even you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
That's why they call it the YOLO. You know,
Okay.
the rest of them.
Blood is all players gain 1 life. Ancient symbol, gain 1 die to commit to another ritual. Parchment, gain 2 dice to commit to other rituals. And the Cosmo, roll 2 additional dice for this. But you can only do that 3 times.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, what's really cool is when everybody's like almost dead, or you feel like you're gonna die next turn, so you just roll the YOLO and try to kill everybody.
Y'all kind of the same.
Yeah, that's the one reason.
Roll them all again.
Okay.
There we go. Put that over there. And this guy here is an ancient.
So you could commit as much as you wanted up to that and roll all of those. I say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's gotta be the
I'm
Cosmo.
gonna roll 3 more.
What do you?
All right.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is
He's got chant going on. Oh, he's got his ritual too.
is this just one or is it all of them that you have?
You got the.
You don't have to commit anything to them anymore. You just use the keeper
You can do all of
ability.
them.
I can do any of them that I want.
Well, any of the ancient symbols.
If I had like 3 of them, I could do them to whatever I wanted.
Yes.
We're just gonna do the one. We're gonna turn it into parchment.
So basically, a wraith has nothing but weapons. Oh no!
Spend
Other things.
They're not all
spend
raised.
one of these.
Malice and envy.
Oh,
Make
okay.
a parchment.
Like some of them, you can help other people by giving them life. And there's here's that.
Okay. That's cool. So you can help them complete rituals, help them gain life, or just be
Man, they got a lot of
damage
points now.
dealer, heavy duty.
So you can't kill him anymore, right?
Correct. He's on
He's
our
already
side too.
dead. But if he were what's that one?
Repentant. Repentant. Then he
He
would be
wouldn't
on
be on
your
your side.
No, he would be on your side.
But
He's repenting.
So
He's like, I'm sorry what I did.
I'm almost
I tried
willing
to kill everyone.
to put one in there and roll it, even if we
I've
lose
seen
points.
the error
They're
of
gonna
my
lose
ways.
points.
Let me join you.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's fun to play that card.
But see, they got so many
People-
points now. They got,
People do that just
yeah,
to
but
have
don't forget
fun.
about the Krakens.
how many you got?
What, life?
Yeah,
I've only got
13?
18.
18.
I've only got 18.
Haven't
That's
seen
what I
that.
So he's got 18 also, right?
I'm to
19,
what
he
age?
has one more.
I have 19.
Yeah, I made sure Kenny got enough to be a little.
Do you
bit
have
even.
to, you have to put your dice somewhere?
Yes,
If
you
it
must
can go
commit
somewhere.
if they can.
Alright, give me a point.
And then yeah.
Alright? He
And
needs a
then
help.
appointed damage to you.
Me?
To who?
So I got a point right here from us. Well, we're not ready yet.
Response.
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 Yeah, 'cause you might have response.
Yeah.
So I could, if I wanted to, change that to a double dagger.
But you're on this side.
You could change his to a double dagger as well. The
Oh,
one he
he
committed
would be
to
attacking
himself.
himself.
I'll change his to a double dagger.
There you go.
That's that red one.
Alright. Here.
Alright, so you spent that. And that's once per turn he can do that, so that gives him multiple turns to do things with.
Okay.
No, so you can't do that.
Okay.
One.
Because it says if a die result is changed or replaced, you may recommit it elsewhere.
Oh, I could. I could put it somewhere else, couldn't I?
Right. So don't replace
Don't
it.
change it. All right.
Wait,
Alright.
what happened?
If he changes me, then I can pick it up and put it somewhere else in this part of the game.
Yeah.
So you
So
were
I'll just take the 5 then.
A wraith should have specials.
So, since that's the
So
only
what-
response,
I need
right?
to change y'all's to whatever, because that way you can read
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So that's the only response?
I'm from Alabama.
I don't have any responses.
So you're not directly
Alright, so then we resolve.
harming them, you're
Go ahead
allowing
and
us
take
to
those
do
3 to give me that card there.
You want to use this effect?
What is it again?
Choose one player to steal life from another player.
Can you do it 3 times?
So you would steal life from them and give it to you or her.
If there was
How many
3
you got?
slots, were there 3 slots in there?
Yeah, I took all 3 of them.
15, 4, 5, 20.
20? Give me 2 and give her 1.
Can't choose yourself.
I can't?
choose one
She gets all
player.
3 then.
From who?
2 from you, 1 from him. And then I'll get my point.
Well, before that, a new one comes out.
That's true.
Let's make sure no craziness happens here.
And that keeper ability
Tribute
on
to
that one's very good.
Nysen. Alright, the ritual marker only advances if a player didn't resolve any dice on this ritual during their turn.
What does that mean?
That means if he doesn't put a blood symbol on this, it starts ticking down.
Let me ask you a
So
question.
you're trying
the
to prevent it
ritual
from
is-
happening. It's a
right.
bomb.
When the ritual is completed, the player whose turn it is and the players next to them each lose life equal to the number of players in the game.
Oh,
The,
wow.
the keeper
Yeah.
part of this also needs to be, when does that take effect? I mean, I paid my 3, I got it.
Right, so it'll
You
take
took
a-
your damage, do I get the part off of it?
Only after you get it.
Well, I did have it.
I didn't take
I
my
done paid
damage.
the 3
No, that's why I said order matters. So you picked up 3.
and had the card.
No, because you have to resolve them all before you get it.
Oh, you have to resolve them, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said choose your.
I got you. So it was the resolve part, it had to be resolved.
Yeah, you had to pay
Plus
for it,
it's
so you can't.
plus it's not per
respawn.
damage, right? So once you hit me with this, you're gonna get 1 health.
This is
back.
for every player that loses life during your resolve phase, gain 1 life. So
Yeah,
it
I'm not.
would've been
I'm
1
saying
and
it's-
1.
Yeah, 1 and 1.
So that's cool.
I'm gonna take one anyway, so you're gonna gain one.
Wait,
Alright.
during any resolve phase, you may pay 1 life to cause another player who has already lost life to lose 2 life.
Who are you picking?
You.
But if you chose him, I'd get another life.
No.
No.
That's why I said it's damage per player.
That's what I'm saying. If you chose him, I'd got another point instead of you. Because it says for each player that loses life.
Well, no, because
you've chosen. No, she had to
Well,
choose
it
you
already-
regardless,
Yeah,
right?
I had
Okay.
to choose him regardless because he was
Yeah.
only going
that's
to
fine.
drop
I'm getting
damage.
5.
You don't. Yeah.
And where did that other die? Oh, you got it.
There it is. 3.
So slide those to you, pop over. Well, he don't use those no more. Just leave them over here. Yeah.
You sure did.
Okay. So because I have a Kraken, I can choose a dice to go.
Sure. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
How much do you have?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
14.
How much do you have?
I have more than that.
What? Oh, you're 42?
You have
17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a blood mage, whatever everything's
Yeah,
I'm a
hit
blood
him.
mage.
Give it to him. Give it to him. Put it on him.
You're nice.
Put it on him.
I'm getting double krakenized.
So now we're gonna roll.
Now you're gonna roll.
This is a lot of stuff. So if I don't put blood on it, it starts ticking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you have to kind of calculate it, right?
So right now it's 1, 2, 3, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would blow up on his turn.
But you'll.
Yeah.
I don't need to put blood on it first because it's just now coming around. Technically.
Correct. It still has 6
It's at the
rounds.
end
It's
of
only
the-
going to
So
go
I
down
don't
once per
need to put
turn.
it down right.
Nope.
No, it'll tick down this turn.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
It'll do it by itself. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll. What happens when I get that again? I keep asking that.
During your roll phase, roll 2 additional dice. During your commit phase, you must discard one of your dice. So you'll end up rolling 7, and then your
You
commit
get
phase
to
you
keep
get rid of 1.
6. Gotta get rid of one of them.
So it just gives you more options.
I don't know what I'll do. Okay. Let me go ahead and. This is just an idea. I'm just doing an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do one. And then I'm gonna re-roll these 2.
All right.
Because it was what was it?
Cosmos?
No, it was the ancient and the
Yeah.
parchment thingy.
Okay.
So, what can I do? I can't do anything with ancient right now because there's no spells, right?
There's no ancients out there.
Okay.
You're not going to reroll
What is
these
this?
double daggers?
That was just part of buying your card.
Okay.
That's giving you correcting ability. There's an ancient that's useless. And there's a blood.
And I have one more dice roll, right?
Yeah, don't forget you have those 2.
You could
To
reroll.
reroll?
You could
Oh.
if you wanted to.
Just making sure you know
So
you
I
all
can
your
put this on
options.
any player, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I can put it there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how many points do you have?
I have 17 and he has 14.
Okay. You can do that and then just reroll this one. Ooh. Can that count?
Sure.
Okay. Put it on me.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? When you give me life?
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Responses?
I'm gonna.
Are you committed?
You gotta wait for Dave for a response.
Do you want to
He doesn't have a
damage on both of
response.
them?
Oh, yeah.
You've got a
Yeah,
better
he
handle
does,
on this than I do.
Yeah, he can replace the double dagger with a single.
Mm-hmm.
He can change mine though, can he?
Yeah, but if he changes it, then you can recommit it.
She can recommit it, that's right.
I'm just gonna do damage on both of y'all.
All right.
And then I guess we'll wait on him.
Yeah.
But he might.
You can only do 1.
Oh.
Wait a minute now, wait a minute. Oh, it's during my commit phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, chant tokens.
I'm
Okay.
going to make the call. I'm going to make the call.
All right, go ahead.
He's going to change that to a
Can I
single.
put? I can't recommit anything at all.
You can
You
recommit
can
it
recommit the single if you want.
To where?
wherever she wants.
So Dave basically reduced the damage.
Can you do that
So,
as many
but I
times as
can
you want?
recommit-
Just
Once
once.
per turn.
I can recommit that.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's 3 on me.
Cool.
All right.
But then I'm going into my phase, right?
Yep, that's the end of response
So-
phase. Now
Resolve.
resolve phase.
Now it's
I'm
resolved.
gonna do
yes.
this.
Okay,
Mhm.
so that goes down 1.
Choose a player, so you're gonna lose 4 instead
All right.
to lose.
I'll just do 1 at a time, so he'll lose 1 now.
Yeah, you'll lose
Alright.
1 now,
1.
and then you go ahead and lose that.
That's 4 total. So I'll pull the 5 and take 1 change. 4
And
total.
then you gain your life.
I gain a life
Yes.
for this 1 die right here.
Yes. And then I'll gain mine.
Mhm.
And then I'm missing one.
That one's been used. Let's come
Oh,
back.
that's what it was. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
All
Done?
right.
Yep.
This ticks down.
So does Dave still get a turn? Now he rolls.
Yeah,
Now-
he's gonna roll.
He took damage though for every player that loses life
That's only
during
one.
my resolve phase. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Just remember that.
We'll just roll for Dave.
Does he roll all of them or just the ones he's committed so far?
All of them.
Okay.
And his is just replacement. Oh, his is single turn to double, and
It says during
Everything
your
else
roll
turns to
phase.
single.
Anything else turns to single, so
Yeah,
he's
so it's pretty
free in
easy.
combat.
so
So
double.
and 2 singles, and it can send him wherever he wants.
So they get the 3 rolls.
Oh, you're looking for, yeah, you're
Single
looking for
could turn to a
multiple.
double, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
And so
Look
there's
at
that.
you.
3 doubles.
So 3 doubles. Good job. Way to go, Ninja. He's so fast.
How do we
And
stop
now
what he does?
Does he commit those though? Just like,
Well, we get to recommit.
It's
it.
just
Starting other
resetting.
players. Yeah, he's resetting.
okay, so my turn, I'm taking double
Oh, so that's
crackers.
risk next.
So they get, yeah.
I got a 3 and a 4,
Wow.
and I gotta lose a die per in order to do it.
Yeah.
I gotta lose 2 dice.
But then he can put 2 die right back in play.
2 die per.
A 1 die
Right.
per. 1 die
That's
per.
what he's gonna do.
Roll them both. There's a 1 and a 3, so I'm taking 4.
That might be the best you're gonna get.
Yeah. So I'll take the 5, gain a change, putting me at 9.
This ain't looking too
Those
good.
are powerful.
I got 3 dice. Do I need to spend a life to gain 1 more die?
I don't think you have life to give.
I got 9. 9 and 8. What's the difference? I've got coins, so let's just, yeah, I will pay the life for an additional die and hopefully get that sea hydra.
Oh, okay.
And then I get the 2 additional dice, so I can spend dice
If
off.
you're still alive.
He's trying to get that Hydra.
If you're still alive.
I can spend dice to offset those, yeah, if I'm still alive. Look at that. That's no good. That isn't helping me. Did that go down?
Yeah, I did
Did
go
it?
down.
Okay.
At the end of her turn, because she didn't go to blow.
Okay. And what does that do again?
It blows up on the player's turn. So if it gets to 0 on your turn, her, you, and me will take 5 damage.
So we don't want it on us, we want it on that.
If it blows up on her turn, she, you,
So it
and
goes down 1 every time?
every time you don't put a blood symbol on it.
So what we don't
Oh,
want is
but that happened since my last turn.
Yeah.
we don't want it to land
Just
on
one.
us.
Gotcha.
We don't want it to land on you, me, or him.
It was a replacement for this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll these.
Man.
I mean, doing damage isn't really doing much to them at all. Both of these again. I'll spend these 2 coins to turn these into scrolls.
You get them.
Wait, are you sure you want to complete that? Oh, you can gain life from it. You can gain 3 life. Yeah, good.
Yeah, choose a limited.
Well, the reason at first I didn't think you wanted to is because you were
I
almost
wanted to
dead.
keep her too for the additional. Yeah, I want the life as well.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
But if you weren't getting the life, then I'd say don't get it.
Correct. All right, I've committed. Of course, he could have turned all of those into attacks. but
We might need to stop at this point
That's right.
and let him do his thing.
Uh,
You've committed, he needs to resolve.
Yeah, I won't
Now,
want.
his is a replace, right? And so
Yeah.
there's nothing, because Bill doesn't want to replace these three or that one.
Yeah.
So if he had a single dagger on you, then yeah, we would say he would want to
Well, how do
replace.
you know he's gonna help y'all out?
Because it's his win condition.
It's his win condition.
I would hope he would want to help.
Alright, so I'll resolve this one at a time. I'll take this, move it down one, and gain a life to myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take that and move it down one to gain a life to myself. Bring me back to 10. I will take this one out to gain a life to myself. And I will take that down to gain a life to myself and gain that keeper.
Sea Hydra is yours.
The Hydra is mine.
What is
During
this?
my roll phase, I can roll 2 additional dice, and during my commit phase, I must discard one of my dice.
This one
Blood
seems-
Rights. Alter effect, gain 2 life. Keeper, during your roll phase, roll 1 additional die.
Alright. And we've got Kraken coming our way.
This is my turn.
1. Nice.
Take it.
Roll them up. Roll them up.
Reroll.
I'm trying. I don't understand what we're doing, but I'm trying.
You all have a lot of life.
We do.
We got a whole lot of life.
A whole lot of life.
I got a whole lot of life.
Come on, roll them up. You got, what, 2 coins?
I'm just gonna try and.
Oh, I used 2 of my coins last turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do that.
Mhm.
Should that have gone down on my turn?
Yep.
Alright.
So,
And
I
try
don't
to
have a
rip.
choice. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. And wherever you apply that, Dave can double it up.
Yeah.
And so it's going to become a 2.
Alright.
And you can't recommit, Kenny can, so that one's gone. Any
Other responses.
responses? Dave responded.
I can't respond. I don't have any more respond.
Sure, you got a purple card.
Kraken, you could take our Kraken dice.
You can take our card. Alright, I'm going to gain a life. Thank you. What are you at?
You realize the 2 of them are now working against us.
Well, now we have one together.
I'm at 14.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to do
No,
that.
it's just gain 2 life, so I
Them
can't
2
give
brains
it.
are good.
So I'll gain 4.
Alright, I got a 5.
I ain't got much money. You get twice what I got.
And then you'll take 2 damage.
I'll take 2 damage.
Yep.
Or you can just lose 1.
I could just lose 1.
Why?
Once per turn, I can pay 1 life to prevent 2 life.
Oh, yeah.
And now we go to the YOLO portal.
So I'm gonna lose. I might as well only lose 1.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he's gonna try to burn us both.
All players gain 1 life.
Wow,
But
look
I
at
helped us
there.
out, so whatever.
I got you.
Thank you.
I got
It kind of broke even.
Yeah, it really did. That's what this thing is really all about, except for these down here.
Yeah, breaking even. Alright, that's all I got.
Then it
Let's
goes
do
down
it.
1.
This goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes down 1.
And
Then it
then,
goes down 1.
It goes down 1, then it goes down 1. It blows up on her.
So what do I gotta do to stop that?
the
Yeah,
blood
but
on
it's
us.
blood.
Spend a little blood.
And then I'll want to stop it again, and then it'll just keep almost stopping.
Well, if you stop it again, then it would be on him.
It'd be
Because
on-
you don't want it on her.
I don't want it on me.
No, it'd be on him.
Well, if it blows
Okay.
up here, it blows up me
You
too.
can't commit to
No,
it.
I'm saying, no,
doesn't say
okay,
it.
you wanted it to be
I
on
want
him.
it to go
I
him
got you.
or him.
I
Or
got you.
not.
I was
Only
missing.
Needs
advances,
to
only
go in.
advances the
I was
player.
missing in my head.
That's okay.
So what do we got here? We got 2 ancients.
Oh wait, I did this twice. And that-
We got a life, but it has to be an actual blood, right?
Yes.
Keep those two, and since we can't use those right
That
now.
have no use for those whatsoever. And this is points for me,
Yeah, so-
but I might as well roll them all three to try to get a blood.
Okay.
No blood.
That's okay.
So, I guess I'll just try one more time for blood.
Well, hold up.
Wait a minute,
Hold up,
no.
hold up.
I can also
40 minutes
change.
left.
Hold up, wait, I have a question. If it goes down one on his turn, then it'll be on me, but I can stop it before it blows. Okay, but he won't want to stop it.
It will not tick down on his turn to the rate.
Oh, so you won't have to get blood this turn.
I can do it anyway. I
Yeah.
cut those two. And
Okay.
let's see what we roll. There's
There
a
we
blood.
go.
Got a blood on it. And I got 2 blood here.
You can keep it.
You don't need any?
I mean,
Too good.
I have 19. You got what, 20
10,
something?
15.
You don't need to count it.
You don't need them.
Yeah.
So I got my 2 here.
I'm joking, of course. You
What
may
are
wanna
2
change
doubles? Who's got how many points, where, when, and why, and what can they affect?
How much points does it mean?
He's got 19. You got 18, right?
No, I've got 13.
13?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, put both of them on you.
On me?
Yeah.
I like it.
And I believe that's
all
I'm
we
at
can
that finishing of the commitment phase.
See, but that's where those little one you want turned it 1. You could have turned it to 1 on that turn. So that's where you would want 1s as well.
Yeah. But it's hard to get ones because I think you have to get another symbol.
You have to get all of the symbols.
All the other symbols
All
together.
the other symbols
Yeah.
for 1.
Yeah. All right. Resolve.
So nothing can be done.
He's not going to give you double daggers.
Well, then you go ahead and do your damage.
So I take 4, which is basically this stack.
And then we remove my blood drop and not move that.
Right.
Just remember not to move it. And then I take 2 points to give me 2 points. Ooh, that's 5.
Hold up.
What?
So if it's on my turn and it goes down, it'll be at 1. Then if it goes to him, it won't move down until it's on you.
No, it'll move down at the end of his turn.
So it'll blow up on you.
It will blow up on him.
Oh, okay.
If you let it go down to 1 on your turn, it will go down to 0 on his turn.
Which zero's at the end mark.
But it would blow on him.
Yeah.
But now it's blowing on you.
No, now it will be on him. This
Right
time
now,
will
as
be
it
on him.
is, it's your turn. If you don't do anything, it'll blow up on his turn.
Because it don't count on his turn.
Right? So your turn, you don't do anything, it goes to 1. His turn, he doesn't do anything, it's 0.
At the end of the
But
turn,
that blows up
boom.
on you.
No, because it's at the end of his turn. It's
It
at the
wasn't
end of,
him.
Yeah, it takes place at the
yeah,
end of
at
the
the end of your turn.
Okay.
So I
That
am
was
done.
confusing quick.
Yeah. It'll still
Sorry.
hit me,
Yeah,
and it'll hit Dave.
my turn. I get to do a Kraken. Right?
Sure.
Here's my proposal. We just layer these all on him.
Or, well, they both need to die. Everybody needs to die.
Yeah, I know, but if we just get him out, then it's just him. But, I mean, we could.
That's your call.
I know.
I just think that the more they have to deal with it, it just takes
Yeah.
away from them.
But I think
Each
it's
of
more
them.
fun if you gave it like 1 to him.
No.
Because then he can say, it's like war stories. He can be like, I barely survived protecting the high priest
From her own Kraken.
from her own Kraken.
No, the hell with that.
Okay. Now we're gonna roll.
That just takes dice away from him that he has to reassign if
Gonna
he
roll.
wants to get the points. Now, what does that do again for swords?
You gain 2
2
life.
See, that might be something to be doing.
Yeah, but
Stacking
it
'em.
can go 2.
If you can't use it for nothing else, you might as well stack them. Take them or stack them.
She didn't roll any of those, and she still has 2 rolls to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna reroll. Unless I want it to go crazy.
You can do whatever you want except to win.
I can always change.
Winning is the only thing you can't do.
What is it on my turn?
Yes.
They're my commit phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Did you lose any life last time during my resolve phase? You did, didn't you? Hit you for 4, right?
Yeah,
So
you
I
did
got
that
a
already.
life. I didn't get my point of life for that.
Yeah, because you got it last time on your last turn.
Just now.
You got it last turn, right? 'Cause that's when this came out, based on turn count.
I didn't get to use that ability though once you took those 4 points a minute ago with the double daggers.
That was hers.
What did I do to you?
Oh, that's right. It's just her turn. Yeah.
I thought I hit you for double daggers, but I couldn't remember.
One round off.
Okay. So I put one there. Now I'm gonna roll again. I'm just gonna roll this one again. Because if I risk those two, it might not come out to be the outcome that I want. But I might, you know what? I'm just gonna do two.
Just YOLO it.
Yeah. Okay. That worked.
Ooh.
So that's 6. That's 1, right?
Is that a single?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
2, 4,
7.
5.
5. That's 5. Right.
Nice try. Cracking math.
I'm gonna hold one again.
Mm-hmm.
And then respond. Because I'm gonna commit to that.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Does he want to do anything?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
And then
Resolve.
resolve. Let's go ahead and resolve this first.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'm gonna roll this one.
You roll all of the dice that are committed
No,
there.
just one.
Just
Do one at a time.
Okay, one at a time.
Paper.
Parchment.
Parchment.
Gain
Gain
2
2
dice.
dice to commit to other rituals.
Ooh. Do you want to do
So
that?
that one and this
The
one.
only
you can-
one can do is this one.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and get 4 life. Jeez.
To yourself or?
Yeah, it's just gain 2
4
life.
life.
Do I wanna
Yeah.
give one back?
Yep.
I got 5. Okay, and then roll this again.
Yes.
And then
Yep.
roll the next
And
one.
then-
There's still one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You spend that.
Uh-oh.
Roll 2 additional dice. So this is the first time you're going to do it.
You
So
gotta roll
all 3 of
roll
those
2. It's going to be part of this.
on top of that. Okay.
2 ancient symbols. Gain 1 die to commit to another ritual.
Huh. Once you can do it there again and do it
So
again.
you do this, you gain 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
Gain 2 life.
You keep this.
Keep this.
New one comes out. Ancient shadow. And you commit 1 to this. Because you did it
And I
twice.
commit one to that?
Because it did twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ancient shadow, real quick. After the high priest's resolve phase, this is the end of us. But before the next player's turn, add 1 shadow token to this ritual. Every player then loses life equal to the number of shadow tokens on this ritual. When this ritual is completed, discard it.
Wow. And that's how many it takes to get rid of it?
Yeah.
You got it mathed up right? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And then we still have to do damage on you.
Yeah,
What
I'm
is
taking
that?
It's a
5.
shadow token, right?
Right here.
At the end of your turn, then.
I'm taking 5 right now.
Yeah.
That's all of those.
Alright.
Okay.
You good?
Wait. During any resolve phase, you may pay 1 life to cause another player who's already lost a life this phase to lose 2 life.
I purposely avoided telling her that for the last 3 rounds.
Yep.
What, did she miss it the other 2 times?
Yeah.
Good
Did
catch. Good
No,
catch.
you didn't use it until now.
She's
you've
missed
got
it
so
quite a
much
few.
life,
So he takes 2 more?
You already did.
Awesome.
Down to 6.
That's good.
So now it's the end of your turn.
But if the bomb was up
Oh, that's the shot.
This goes down 1.
Mm-hmm. Now it's Dave's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave, roll the
Cool.
Reroll. Yeah.
3 roll phase, change any single to a double dagger, any rolled
Other values.
arcane, yeah, arcane paper, yeah. Single
Rock,
dagger.
paper, scissors.
This goes to a single,
You get your 3 rolls, remember?
yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 1 more.
But she made a good point. You probably want a single dagger. So Alright. So you got 1 double and 2 singles.
Yeah. Which is basically what you started with.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry.
You're up.
And that doesn't go down on him.
Nope.
Alright. During my roll phase, I roll 2 additional dice, but it's not my roll phase yet because I have 2 Kraken dice. A 2 and a 3 is 5, so I will lose a die to re-roll the 3. To a 3, I will lose a die to re-roll the 3. To a 3, I will lose a die to re-roll the 3.
Oh, wait. Everybody takes 1 damage. Ancient
For
Shadow.
shadow.
Okay.
Oh, that makes
Why?
it
Because we
easier.
all take it. Except does her, she take it too?
Roll a 3. I will lose a die.
Every player then loses life equal to the number of shadow tokens on the
Okay.
switch.
And got a 2.
That's 4. You'd be left with 1 life.
It would be left with 1 life.
You only have 1 die to roll.
Correct. But during my roll phase, I could pay a life to roll, but during my roll phase, I roll 2 additional dice, and then during my commit,
You roll these 2 dice. I guess it doesn't matter.
during my commit,
Get rid of 1.
I must discard 1 of them. Those aren't them. I don't think it's really gonna matter. Any responses? Dave, why don't you just change
I have
it?
no.
Everything
Everything that I can do
If
is
you did
on
change them to
my
doubles, I could
resolve.
recommit them, but I
My
don't need
commit.
to. You only
Wow.
have double.
The
Yeah.
only thing I can do is pay
Yeah.
1 life to
Nowhere
prevent
near.
2
I mean,
damage to
there's
anyone.
20 and 30.
Yeah.
Like,
And then with
no
this
response? I gain 2 off of this, and I prevent that from going down. That's you, double cracking. I still had 1 little guy I could have
Still
spent,
sticking out,
so I'm at 3 life.
Next, yeah.
4 to 3.
7.
Thing, it's kind of depressing.
Oh.
3 and a 2. He's willing to pay that.
Yeah. He's got 3 dice and nobody gives himself more.
Parchments and an ancient.
None of it does anything for me. Wow.
You gotta stop that ritual.
Yeah. I don't need to be stopped.
Wait a minute.
I stopped it.
You did stop it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, does taking damage? Wait.
So if you can
No,
stop
it's
it,
only
it goes
during
to
his
Steve.
Okay.
If Steve can stop it,
Mhm.
it goes to her.
Mhm.
If it blows on her,
Yeah, but she's gonna stop it.
yeah,
Yeah.
she can stop it.
Hopefully I can stop it.
What do I got left
Okay.
here?
Not a lot. Play it out. And I mean,
Well, at least
So
mine-
once-
at least for my
play
turn.
it out.
Once y'all 2 die, does the game?
I was just
Yeah.
gonna.
If y'all
that'd
2
be
die,
it.
the game.
I was just gonna take us both down.
He's
Okay.
technically out. He's just playing
Do
along.
it. Dave can help.
Well, I can't commit the dice myself,
All right.
but at least it'd be fun. Fun way to go.
All right. Let's do it.
Fun, they said. Fun.
it's gonna
It'd be
be-
fun.
Save this one.
We'll have a good time, they said.
Do that.
Fun, they said. It would be fun. We'd have a good time, they said.
Nice.
This one would have to go there.
Or I can change it to this.
Sure.
I try.
Would you like that?
He
Yeah,
would
wait till I
love
get to that.
it. He would love it.
So I'm gonna do this.
Now, what does that do?
It will do 1 damage.
To this?
Oh yeah, I got my coin. I got 2 coins.
Yep. Do it.
You mean 1 damage to the guardian?
Here they come. Ba-ba-ba.
Alright, responses. I'm gonna change this.
Oh,
Oh, there's only 2.
only goes twice.
Uh,
You can let him turn it to something.
Yeah, you wanna turn this to something?
Thanks, you're nice.
Any other responses? Resolve phase. Damage?
We used yours
You wanted me to
earlier.
take damage? Then I take 1 instead of 2.
Okay. Now comes the first.
Come on, do it.
Ancient
Ancient.
symbol. Gain 1 die to commit to another ritual. That was a waste.
Oh, guess what you didn't do? You didn't put water on that.
Well, no, 'cause we're
Yeah,
lost.
I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
So I was hoping I could just take us out and not
I
give
see
them.
it.
The
You're still
satisfaction.
gonna have
Yeah.
more life though.
Oh, roll 2 additional dice. Double daggers. Roll
Negative.
2 additional dice. So this one, gain 1 to commit to another ritual. And then this one gives me 2 additional dice. So I'm going to do that one more time. So it's max 3. So
I want to move that down.
All players gain a life, and
all players lose 2 life, so all players lose 1 life.
all players lose 1 life.
Okay.
We're nicking away at them, but the card is gone.
That's gone. And we're going to shuffle these.
Wait, are you trying to die?
No.
Why?
So I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of
Because we're
taking me
crazy
down.
Kabbalists.
Oh,
We're Kabbalists who couldn't complete our mission.
Based on the
We will
math,
not
there's no way we
return
can
back to
win.
the Cabal and shame.
Right, look how much health you have compared to us.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright.
We're sitting on double krakens.
so that
Oh wait, a
was-
new one coming back. This one.
The new one says,
It's the same
It's the
thing?
Same thing.
Man.
that's how it works.
So now the bomb goes off.
I take 5, you take 5.
Go.
He dies.
It's okay, he dies.
And I get his ritual at least.
You get my what?
Your ritual.
Oh, you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I get any of these, or does it have to be a raid?
And
So
they're all
does-
wraiths. There's
So
different
then
types.
this card goes away.
Yes.
Sorry.
So we have to whack him right away.
We have to, yeah.
What happened to the card that if you already used it? If you kill somebody, you get 5 life. You already
Yeah.
used that.
So
we
what's
gave
the
that.
story now? You can change whatever I put on him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but only to what you've rolled and what you're sitting in your library right now, basically.
Except
Yes.
for those double daggers because you already used them, or does it just re-go?
Well, yeah, I've already used that.
Yeah,
So,
so we're gonna use that one.
I've
Use
got
that
those.
one.
Good catch. You can cheat
so if you
over
put double daggers on there, I can change them to single daggers.
there. Right.
It's really for me to change one of their dice to one of these to put it on.
So your
I
wrath.
could always use this too.
Yeah.
Like, I always have this.
Alright, your turn.
Hold
Just
on,
roll
I'm trying to
it.
decide who I want to be. I think I
You
want to
can
be
still be in.
Malice.
I got a lot to do over here.
I think I want to be Malice.
Does that only goes up every time it goes past her, right?
Yeah, at the end of her turn.
3 dice and 7.
After the high priest resolve.
Double, single, single, and that.
But
That's
we
enough
have
to take me out, so. High priest wins.
What is this right here?
Doesn't matter.
The new card.
You win.
We
Why?
win.
It's a siren
The
token.
damage you have is
Because you
enough
already
to kill
killed him
How to do that?
with these.
with this.
You already.
Are you going to commit those to him to kill him?
But if I do, he'll knock him down.
No,
No.
it don't
He has
matter.
no life.
He doesn't knock him down, he
They're
trades him
all,
out.
those two are dead, and we're gonna kill him this round
Yeah.
anyway.
That's still 3.
So should I roll those just to make sure nobody screws us?
We
Can
got
you do
nothing.
anything?
No,
He's dead.
I'm dead.
The
Or
red-
he could change
I mean-
one. He could change one.
I
to
could
life.
change one of the die.
So you need to roll those 2.
let's just play the round and see what
Let's play
happens.
it.
I can also spin those to turn these into whatever.
It's a single daggers, but not double. Yeah.
There's a single,
And roll that one.
double.
Double.
No, he's definitely dead.
You're gonna
Definitely
commit?
did.
I guess
Oh, yeah.
so.
What are you committing?
I guess all of them to him,
What do you
right?
got? 2, 4,
He's got plenty.
5, 6, 7. I can turn a double into a life, and you can turn one of this into a single. Still not enough.
Because these will cancel each other out.
And that's it. Perfect.
But then I still would have.
Good game.
Yeah. And then you're
Kraken and her
Because-
faithful scribe
Yeah.
defeat an
He was a
emperor,
faithful
a wizard,
Kabbalist.
and a ninja.
Did you guys like it? Any thoughts?
I don't know. I had to
We'll
get used
start
to
with
that
this
one.
guy. Steve?
It's a little more than my brain can comprehend.
But you enjoyed it? You had
That
fun?
was fun, yeah.
What about you?
Yeah,
It's
it was
always
fun.
fun to win.
Hi,
And
Chris.
she caught
Hey.
on real quick.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Didn't I tell you that earlier?
I
You're
have
still gonna
no
win.
clue how I did that.
Yeah,
And this one keeps the nickname the Kraken.
Ed,
yes,
I
she
know.
does. She was the Kraken in the Abyss, and she's the Kraken in Cult of the Deep. She will therefore always be known as the Kraken.
Well, to close out the video, thank you everybody for watching. Cult of the Deep, BA Games. You can go to their website. I'll put it in the link. You can buy the game. It's a really great game. They take it out to Origins and a bunch of other conferences.
Yeah, they'll be at Gen Con.
They'll be at Gen Con this year. Or you can pick it up from their website. All right. Thanks, everybody.